Alright, let's see if we can get this started. Oops. Go over here. And there it is. It's live on YouTube. Cool. OBS is saying it's live as well. Alrighty, so this is a little bit of a late notice. I wasn't quite anticipating having time to do this today, but I found a little bit of extra time around, so I decided I was going to put a little time into streaming Starfleet Command. Hello, Brendan. Welcome to the stream. You are the first person to say hi. Here is a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but you have it. So yeah, I have a few hours of which I'm going to play, and yeah, we can sit back, have a good time, relax, chill, and just go for it. So let's kick off our ISC stream again, always with the caveat that we can do it. There was no preliminary notification. I put one up about an hour and 20 minutes ago or so, just saying that I had time suddenly, and so that's probably the only notification people got, but it wasn't like it has been for the rest of the week where it's you got a day's notice on it. So this is more just a little bit last minute where I suddenly had time and I'm like, okay, let's actually do this. Alright, so we're in the frigate the Warder because we were going to buy an XCB, and we were kind of waiting for it to show up, and it never did. Just, please be lucky. Nope, no, it's not lucky right now. I really don't want to go out in a police ship. We did it more as a joke than anything else, but really, we do need to get an actual decent ship. This is 400 outside my cash range, really? That's hilarious. Hello, Simmons. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing a little bit of Starfleet Command, specifically our ISC campaign. I don't think I've ever seen you around before. So, welcome to the channel. Oh, this might be a nice cruiser to pick. It's not a heavy bombardment cruiser, but it's decent. Although the XCB really is just a level above everything else that they've got here. So, I think we're actually we're gonna do a little bit of hopscotch. Back and forth. Come on, update the clock. Give me my gosh darn XCB back. That's all we're looking for. CCX, DDX, XDD. No, it's just not going to do it. Alright, so we're going to buy, I guess... There was an scout ship. Because it's cheap, and by the time we get anything going, we should have enough to buy the XCB when it pops up. So we're just going to grab a real quick X-Scout and scout back up here. We'll take a quick patrol. That'll give us some nice, easy prestige to go with. We could pick the Embassy, because if we manage to fight our way out of that one, we get like 500 prestige to guarantee the fact that we'd be able to buy that XCB. But, whatever. Oh, wow. This is, I forgot about this. Oh, let's lock up our buddy over here. It's an enemy pirate frigate, and apparently this is the X-type frigate, or X-type destroyer for the ISC. I haven't seen this one in a very, very long time. Even back during our original ISC campaign, we didn't ever bother getting one. So apparently it's like just a double-decker destroyer. It's the inspiration for every pirate double raider ever, apparently. Alright, so let's see what it is we're dealing with. We almost have enough power, and send probe. Alright, so we got a probe off onto this frigate. Oh, unfortunately we also have a battlecruiser. A Gorn battlecruiser, that's not fair. Okay. So we're going to have to make extensive use of our high speed, which we're able to make 24 despite having all weapons charging. To be fair, we don't have a whole heck of a lot of weapons. Actually, wow, this ship is really undergunned. We've got, what? How many weapons is that? We've got 2 Plasma F, 1 Plasma D, 2 Phaser A, 2 Phaser B, and 6 Phaser X's. This ought to be interesting. I think we can take a Gorn battlecruiser, but I'm not sure. I think I only have, yeah. Oh no, I have 3 Wild Weasels. I thought I only had 1. So let's get to work on building those real quick, and as long as I have the time and the power, I'm just going to go up to a maximum speed. Because I don't think I'm going to need to use other things. Reinforce the forward shield to maximum if we can. We'll come around here. Any electronic countermeasure for spare power. We do have a pretty decent shield, so I don't need to reinforce it too badly. By the way, just let me know how the sound quality is coming in. I haven't done a whole heck of a lot of extra sound checks or anything like that, like I normally do, so sorry. We can adjust it in stream as if we need to. Alright, so I'm going to ignore you for a little while, and hopefully these guys are not on the same team and they'll fight each other, so that we don't have to risk it. Incidentally, what are these plasma aft torpedoes? Oh, great, they're aft torpedoes. So basically, this is what happens when you take an I-type plasma torpedo and you fix it. They just give you 2 Fs and give you a D in order to handle all the defensive work. And you're a pseudo-frigate tender. Great. So we're definitely going to want to avoid him for a little bit. Let's set a probe up. Good evening, all. Looks a very intriguing battle unfolding. Welcome to the stream, Sean. Yes, this could be ugly, actually. Look at that. He's got 3 Plasma S torpedoes, 2 deep-type torpedoes, and then all of his other stuff. So, hi, I'm going to try and kill you without getting too close. And they're already firing, which is great, because that means that they will not be able to do anything to me. I'm actually going to dump both Plasma torpedoes into one interceptor, because that might be enough. Could be close. We can't get too close to them because they just... Oh no, one's going to be enough purely. Alright, that's really good. So we're just going to work down his interceptors first because they are just way too much additional firepower. Each one of them is carrying 2 Plasma F torpedoes. He has 4 of them. That's 8 Plasma F torpedoes. Turn that into damage, that's 160 damage. That's pain right there. Not even including the actual base mothership. So we're going to try and not die. Don't know how successful we'll be in that. We only intended to come out here for a little while. Set that to 2, and really, that's about it. I've got heavy phasers as my primary backup. So phasers, heavy phasers, and we're firing Plasma F torpedoes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's not that bad, Sean. We should be able to take them out. I mean, we are an X-type ship. Let's not forget that. We have that significant advantage over everybody. Heavy phasers, can I get... Oh, I got some hits on there. Oh yeah, and we have our D-type plasma torpedo. So as long as we stay outside of their plasma range, we can actually deal a ton of damage to them. Although hopefully the D-type will be able to hit him again to kill him. It's gotta be close though. I don't want them going home. It did it. Okay, so we need to get in on this interceptor. I do not have a heavy phaser yet available. They're gonna take some time to charge. Yeah, he's getting home. Or maybe not. Oh, perfect. So he's trying to come in at me so hard that he's going to ignore his little guy. And as long as we stay outside of a range of 10, we should be good. Hello, Laurendell. Welcome to the stream. It's always nice to have friendly faces around. And we're currently trying to take on a Gorn PCS in an X-type scout. Because I got tired of waiting for an XCD. Alright, so... Oh, we're on his stern, so he doesn't have a shot on us. I don't think he does, anyway. Pretty sure his plasma torpedo arc is very narrow. Got him. Next one, we've got one over here. Heavy phasers are almost ready again, so we'll get a good shot on them. What are you equipped with again? Photon torpedoes and a missile launcher. Okay, we're fine. Norm. Hi, Jean. Welcome to the stream. Is it Jean, or Jean? This could suck. Let's hope that we've stunned a system, and the D-type plasma torpedo took him out. Okay, so we've handled the pseudo frigates. So now we can start handling Mr. Big Bad. I'm not sure if they're friends or not. We'll find out very shortly, because if they don't shoot each other, then... Yeah, I think they're friends. So that ain't great. We're gonna have to kill both of them. I was really hoping that he would be, he would not be good buddies with each other. Let's dump on a plasma torpedo on him, because he is coming towards us, so that'll actually reduce the amount of time that plasma torpedo will have to travel. Or maybe not, maybe he just took the angle. Hit him once, okay. Like Picard, what? Oh, Jean, I gotcha. Like Jean-Luc Picard. I always enjoyed making people pronounce it the French name. It's your name, you may as well take some joy with it. Alright, so I think I can just continue to blink away with my F-type plasma torpedo, because they're not going to be able to catch me. And my defense shift is up to 2 now. So just got to be careful of his S's. And in fact, I'm not using my forward shield, so I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Rear shields, get some reinforcement. Okay, we've set up all our shuttles, so we don't need to spend any more power on that. So now we can just continue to blink away. We'll see if we can't do something with the heavy phasers. I kind of wish I had heavy disruptors. Because heavy disruptors have a chance of penetrating shields even when they're still up. So heavy phasers will be great once we finally punch through. But until that happens, we're not doing a whole heck of a lot. Alright, you didn't manage to do much to me. Should be able to outmaneuver you, but I am going 11 faster than you. Yeah, this is the ISC's Heavy Scout. So they're XSC. It's quite interesting. Although it's pretty much just the destroyer double stacked on itself. Okay, so you've just dumped your plasma S torpedo into me. So that's alright. I'm just gonna set course here and phasers. Good, heavies. Oh, we got good hits, and look at all that. The phaser B doing good work. Stunning all his systems on the pass through. Let's see if we can't outrun this or if I accidentally took too much time with it. Oh, it's gotta be close. It's gotta be very close. Phasers fire defensively. Yeah, we burned it off. Excellent. Okay. Somebody fired his scatterback. So now we're going to come right back on in. Actually, no, we're going to hang out here for a little while. Takes us some time to recharge our heavy weapons because Well, we don't quite have enough power to be maintaining this speed. We can do like 23 or 24 by while charging all weapon systems, but I want to stay at 31 just to completely own this engagement. It's a shame they're friends. Otherwise, I could let them try and duke it out with each other. Alright, we're coming in with a good heavy phaser barrage, I think. Shut this off again because I don't want any of my phasers working with that. We've also got a plasma torpedo, so we'll hit him as we pass by with it. The IC have my favorite self-destruct line. Our lives are forfeit. I don't know, the Romulan... Isn't the Romulan one final duty to perform? That's a cool one, too. Alright, so we're gonna outrun those missiles, no problem. Right on into his front. Oh, we got hit by that one. That's not good. Plasma torpedoes, twins. Because he doesn't have a shuttle bay, come on. That's the plasma torpedo button. I was hitting 2, which is my heavy phaser button. So he's not going to be much longer. I mean, he's going to survive this, I assume. But he's not having a good day anymore. Watching you play this game is like watching poetry motion. I think you're giving me a little bit too much credit. Not heard the Romulan one yet? Oh, because you almost never lose as Romulans. I mean, the Romulans are incredibly powerful in this game. Alright, another S-type plasma torpedo. That is doing actually a pretty good job of ranging me out. I'm going to have to just set him straight to my stern to run from him. Alright, so... I'm okay at this game. I mean, I assume there are people who are better than me, but I try to be good. Alright, that missile's gonna suck, but I'm gonna go... no, I'm gonna be able to just avoid it, so... You're having a very bad day, sir. Can I hit you with the other side? Perfect, okay, so we took out his little friend, and our shields are mostly still intact. Probably our worst damage is probably this forward port side shield. We should be good with that one. Plasma torpedoes, this is the power bug, right? Yeah. So this is actually charging at the normal rate. So we're good with that one. Heavy phasers are uncharging. Okay. So we'll just play at range for a little while. I've never once used ECM. It's powerful. We didn't use ECM until part of the way through the series. Like, I think it was halfway through Series 1 before we started really using ECM. Because people were like, dude, your ECM will save your life. And so I was like, okay, so we'll give it a shot. And it was just... The amount of damage that it reverses is so good. Because it just prevents so much incoming damage, and I love it. I don't think I could play without it anymore. Being able to get up to a defense shift of 2 while doing this to him is just so great. I used to play all BBX skirmish all the time. I had no power for anything else. And phasers, and start to turn, because this is gonna... Ooh, way too close, way too close. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. It's gonna suck, but I'm gonna take it. And... got through, damn it. Hoping it wouldn't, but I didn't want to bother with the stoppage. Let's just start with that plasma torpedo. Hold up a shield. Eat that. You took it. I don't know why you're taking all these plasma torpedoes, but you're doing it. BBX versus XCB. XCB has a really good chance of winning that fight. Well, most XCBs. Like, the XCB is a really good ship for most factions. Not all of them. Romulan XCB, terrible. Lyran XCB... That one's 14 disruptors. I'm not quite sure how that turns out against anything. Marak XCB, absolutely. Just the number of missiles it throws at you is insane. The Federation XCB, I think the Federation XCA is better, just because it's got better defenses to go with it. I love the just the X-Cruiser line. X-Cruisers are awesome. They're just, the amount of firepower they give you is like, here, just murder anything you want, with speed. The Federation BBX is pretty good. Against what? That's the real question. So, if you're fighting Klingons, yeah, Federation BBX is great. Against Romulans? No, you've painted a target on your back. Oh crap, I forgot he's got plasma tables, or plasma turntables? Plasma turrets? Basically, his plasma torpedoes have huge, like, radiuses of which they can fire. Their arcs of fire are amazing. But yeah, the Federation BBX, if you're fighting somebody who's using non-plasma weaponry, sure, it's fine. If you're fighting anybody who starts packing in lots of plasma, you're huge, you're slow, and you're not great at the helm. So, cool ship, but you're probably going to die. Oh, there we go. Oh, and we got openings to fire through as well. I think I want to reverse this turn just because I'm not happy with the side my shields are on. Yep, let's take this opportunity to reverse it. But the Federation BBX versus Federation XCB would be close, maybe. So, the Federation XCB is... Or XCA? Yeah, I think the XCA is better because the XCA is better rounded. It has AMDs and the like. But the Federation XCA versus the Federation BBX, I got to give the edge to the XCA, because the X Heavy Cruiser has, in essence, 12 photon torpedoes because he's got 6 heavies. So he actually outguns the Federation battleship at photon torpedo range. So you've got a really good chance to cause a lot of pain and damage. And I don't think a battleship overcomes that. I was playing the Federation XCA versus the Marak XCB, and the Fed ship has enough phasers to destroy every single missile it throws. Really? Wow, that's impressive. Because that's 40-something missiles. Then you're going to have to start stacking up your salvos then. Can you stop 88 missiles? Oh, cool fight to see you play on each side. Yeah, we could do that during the skirmish phase. I don't know how long I'm going to be on, so I'm hoping to get at least the 2 hours. I plan on at least the 2 hours. And anything after that, well, we can do whatever we want. So yeah, if we want to break for skirmishes at some point and just chill for a bit before we go back into something or hop games or whatever, then absolutely we could do that. I'd be a fan of messing with XCAs. The Federation XCA is awesome. Wait for it to hit. And now dump this. Just steadily breaking him down. You've been spoiling us with all the streams, really? Well, I'm trying to do more streaming because, well, I enjoy it a lot. Like, I have fun talking with you guys. I like to talk. I like the sound of my own voice sometimes. Not in recording form, but in my own head. So chatting with you guys is fun. And it lets me play the ISC, which is also a fun race that I enjoy to play. So many phasers that have arcs that cover the rear. Oh, yeah, because it's got the 4 Gatling phasers. That quad Gatling phaser mount is, well, it's not a quad mount, it's 2 twins. But that mount is amazing. Do I not have the angle? I'm not going to get any closer than 7. Because it gives you so much additional firepower. Really don't know what the X-Type Heavy Cruiser is or what makes it good, but I'm guessing it has a lot of phaser Gs. So it's got 4. Yeah. So 4 and 8 phaser X's that cover the rear. Plus it's got an additional, I think, like 4 phaser X's that only shoot forward or something like that. It's got like 10 or 12 phasers. But the reason why it's so good is that it's fast, it's maneuverable, and it's got heavy photon torpedoes. Like, any ship with heavy photon torpedoes automatically is good. We might be getting a bit closer than I wanted to, but that's okay. And 2 AMDs, yeah. And the 2 AMDs is actually one of the reasons why I think that the X-Heavy Cruiser is better. Because the XCB doesn't have those AMDs. I think it has 2 more heavy photon torpedoes, but it's aft firing, which kind of defeats the purpose of having 8 photon torpedoes. I think it's that way. Or does it break it out into 2-2-2 and brings more heavy phasers? I'll have to double check, but I remember I went through this thinking about did I want the XCB or the XCA way back during Season 1. And we ended up deciding that just based on what we were fighting, there was really no contest between the two. Alright, so he's dumped 2 plasma torpedoes, and I've dumped 1. So he's shot 60 at me while I've shot 20 at him. And I think I'm going to hit. Yes, good hits. We're just going to outrun his plasma some more. We do have 3 Wild Weasels if things get bad, but the armor's holding up pretty good, and we did lose our rear shield a little bit, but it's back now. So it's all safe. XB has 6 forward heavy and 2 rear. Yeah, so the 2 rear is like... I really like the 2 rear because you use them while loading the forward arcs. I don't like the rear ones because it's like... The point of this cruiser is to bring as much firepower to the table as I can, and yet a significant portion shoots the wrong direction. And that'll be pretty good, actually. So we're through again. We've got more shields that he's just dropping. So let's pull on right away from him. Awesome duel. Well, to be fair, he's Gorn, and so he's not really using everything he can to his advantage because he's AI. Would wait for the heavy bombardment strategy. Would be heavy for that bombardment strategy, surely. Handy? Well, I'm not a fan of running away from a target in a X-Type Heavy Cruiser. I like to be able to just get into them, do a huge amount of damage, and then just run circles around them. So, running away from an enemy so I can fire 2 photon torpedoes, overloading them to go on a pass-through is super dangerous, too. Like, that's just not safe. Overruns are not safe at all. Unless you know you're going to come out of that one ahead, don't do it. Ooh, that was bad. This is going to get a lot closer than we wanted. Phasers? Yeah, this is going to track me. This is going to track me bad. Can I get a high energy turn?
Rapid turn now.
Come on, come on, come on. Charge it, charge it, charge it. Yes! Come on! Oh, I didn't get it in time. I was hoping to bring it completely around and get it on the forward shield, but no. So he punched through on that one. Still hasn't got past the armor. We're burning it down pretty good. All these Gorn ships look like some... They're all alike. They're all the same. Every single one of them. There's no difference to them in this mod, which is annoying. I think that's how it's actually supposed to be in the tabletop, but I don't like that. I like ship variety. That's one of the reasons why I originally got this mod, because it had a lot of it, except for some races. I love running away and running circles with the X-Line. You're at no risk doing it. Yeah. But isn't it cool to just streak through their formation and watch as like 3 ships explode around you? That's my point. Alright, so let's, since he's coming in so aggressively, let's start turning away. Klingon XCB? It's okay. The Klingon X cruisers are nice because they pack a lot of phasers, which are always good, but they're not going to win any major awards, I don't think, because the heavy disruptor just is not on par with the heavy photon torpedo. Not a fan of the XCF because it only has 6 photons? Yeah, absolutely. The fact that the XCF is not packing the heavy photon torpedo makes it more or less useless. I remember the Gorns did have a little variety. In the base game they do. They absolutely do in the base game. They've got a lot of different kinds of ships in the just normal game, but not in the mod. The Gorns were floating mouths, man. They were gnarly. They were. And not all of them were. I mean, they had a lot of like bricks and stuff like that, but that was cool because they were like different kinds of stuff. Good ranging shot. Actually, I'm going to go for it. Slow down. Slow down. Give him the shield. Give him the shield. Okay, you got it. And back up to speed. We're actually going to tank that one. The Hydrogen XCB? Anything with G2 phasers is amazing. It's like, congratulations. I have 4 additional phasers for the cost of 2 for every single one of those mounts. Oh, they're good. They're so good. And if I can get in close enough to knock out his rear shield, I can cause some havoc. So phasers, set to overload. We're going to come through. And heavy phasers, because they deal additional damage and they stun things. Mine was an interesting strategy. I should be able to handle that without too much trouble. And pop on the forward right. Okay, good. Slow down, slow down. I'm happy to be right behind him. He does have good arcs, but I have, well, better weapons. Not better weapons, but it's my forward arc versus his rear, let's be honest. He's only got so much he can do. Slow down, slow down. Don't pass over him. I gotta expose the shield and I don't want to. Oh, crap. Repel beam right now. Go, repels. This is gonna suck. I forgot about this. I forgot all about this. Come on, get around, get around. I make this mistake all the time. I just completely forget about the plasma anchor. Because, like, he won't do it to me. Alright, plasma torpedo. Plasma torpedo. I'm gonna be frank, buddy. I think you came out of that one worse than I did. There we go. I always forget about the plasma anchor. Always, always. I get cocky, I get close, and then it's like, hi, you've been grabbed. It's a little bit of repairs needed there. Oh, so close to a perfect battle, too. I was using the Federation XCA and overloaded point blank fired and killed the enemy and myself. Yeah, the feedback damage is absurd. Because it's 1/4 of your photon torpedoes. And you've got 6 of them firing for 32 damage each. So, yeah. 1/4 of that is basically you're taking a proximity photon torpedo to the face every time. Oh, is that good? There we go, we got him. Well, that went on for a little bit longer than expected. 20 minutes? Are you kidding? I didn't think I was taking that long with him. I mean, we won, but still. 406 prestige. It should have enough for a heavy bombardment cruiser. Come on, XCB. I want you back. I want you back in my life, XCB. I need that kind of firepower. That's XCA. What's the XCA compared to the XP? Oh, it swaps out a pair of rear-firing S's? No, that can't be it. What's the difference? Oh, okay, I got you. So it swaps out the B's and the A's for plasma torpedoes and then gives you an additional... I get what you're doing. Alright, so we still not in... We had 3 of them and High Command really doesn't want to give us one back. Like, we gave you, like, at least 1/3 of the fleet, man. What did you do with them? Well, we got into a fight with dreadnoughts. What were you expecting? Alright, salvage, no thank you. That's a boring mission. Let's just secure this tile. Combo raid, sure, why not? We're a scout. We're designed for... Okay, this is probably not going to be good for us, but... As long as we don't run into anything big, we should be fine. I know what I enjoyed about the Lyran campaign. Those Mauler one-shots. Yeah, that's the best part about playing any race with a Mauler. It's like, you're dead. Just aim at you, zap, gone. Oh, the beam just goes through the ship. Very anime-like. Prepare the special beam cannon. Where's my enemy? Yes, Maulers are incredibly satisfying weapons to use. Almost as satisfying as a PPD. But the reason why the PPD is cooler than the Mauler, in my opinion, is because the PPD is inevitable. It's like, you're locked on. You have 4 shots about to hit you. You could stop it if you did some very specific things. Otherwise, it's just going to come at you. The ESG, there's nothing really going for the ESG lance. Like, it's cool. It does a lot of damage. It's like, what, 16 damage? I mean, it's a nice weapon. It always hits, but you've got to be so close to use it that it's like, do I really want to be this close to anything? And let's make sure we also put up any additional power on that. So excited for the lance for like 10 episodes, and it turned out to be such a wet blanket. It's not terrible. It really isn't. Like, if you go back and watch any of the episodes where we use a ship with an ESG lance, every single time it guts the shield that it's aiming at, because it does a lot of damage for that. But it's not a Mauler. Very few weapons are a Mauler. Alright, so you're the escort. Oh, do I have another escort out here? No, just a bunch of freighters. Alright, so here's our escort. I'm hoping he does not have plasma torpedoes. Okay, we're good. We are fine. Tractor beams engaged. Point blank range. Everything to the face. Didn't quite kill him. And other plasma torpedo, please. The Mendacity. By the way, I figured out what Varangian means, for those who are my Battletech people. Apparently, it's like the Greek way of talking about Vikings. So I thought that was pretty cool. I just wanted to share that before I record the next episode of Battletech. It amused me greatly when I found out about it. You couldn't even see when it was fired? It's the orange line that goes between your ship and the enemy, except it's bigger than the other orange lines that go between your ship and the enemy. Yeah, it probably needs something to visually differentiate itself a bit more. Or at least give it a good, powerful sound. That would help too. Hi, you're not going to do that. And more phasers, just lots of phasers. Really, guys, you shouldn't have picked a freighter to be your escort. It's just a bad plan. Sit here and I'll just overload blast you. I have the shields to just sit here. Doesn't matter. None of you can stop me. And can I just get enough power to the capacitor so I can kill him in one shot, please? One more shot, please. There we go. That still didn't kill him. What is wrong with him? These armored freighters are, like, really buff. Don't forget to like the stream and... Yes! Yes, if you're enjoying the stream, like the stream, subscribe, although I think everybody here is already a fan and subscribed to the channel. Oh, wow, I'm behind. Couldn't wait to see... Yeah, couldn't tell it was fired. So what's the Romulan XCB all about? I didn't watch the Romulan campaign. We never used the Romulan XCB. We deliberately did not because it's terrible. Basically, the problem is that Romulans didn't need an X-type heavy cruiser. Their dreadnoughts and their battleships and their heavy cruisers are already amazing. So the point of the X program for most other races gives them the firepower to handle other problems. But with the Romulans, they've already got that. So what they did was they decided to pick a ship and build it in such a way that it could handle super fast ships that were always getting away from them. And so Romulan X cruisers are just equipped to the gills with fast plasma torpedoes, which travels at a speed of like 36 as opposed to 32. Or no, maybe it's faster than that. Normal plasma torpedo travels at 36? I forget, it's not important. But it basically just fires faster than a normal plasma torpedo, but it's only a plasma F at the end of the day. So what's the point? So the Romulan X-type heavy cruisers are just all incredibly anemic because Romulan doctrine is cram as many big plasma torpedoes as you can on something. And when you decide to, your next doctrine be just throw fast plasma torpedoes on something, it's completely worthless. It's like, why did you even get up in the morning? They might have the XCB might have an R or two, but when you compare it to, say, a Firehawk, which is packing like 2 Rs, or any of their dreadnoughts, which are just packing a ton of heavy plasma torpedoes, you ask yourself the question, are you any good? Answer no. And can I kill you with enough firepower? I still just can't kill them in one shot. We gotta slow down. They're all armored freighters, too. It's like, can I please just kill you? And they're like, no. Now you're gonna have to steadily whittle us down. Yeah, we can check out the Romulan X-Type CV. Maybe I misread something, but I'm fairly certain I didn't. There we go, got you as well. Next targets. It's just so many. Let's buff the speed of time. We're killing them. We're doing a great job of murderizing them all. And hi. Actually, I'm just gonna set R. I'm gonna fire at you and just kill you all. There we go. Plasma feet away. Killed him. Next target. Hi, I've come for everything that you have. You have a single missile launcher. Okay, maybe I don't want it. Got you. Who's next? Oh yeah, the big Marak freighter. I wish that I could build a Q-ship, like a proper Q-ship, that has, like, the ability to launch 80 missiles at a time. Because you could imagine how much communications equipment and launchers you could cram into a freighter hull. I think the Marak should be able to have just massive missile volley Q-ships. Incredibly vulnerable to being attacked, but just, like, super powerful. Okay, that's all the freighters. On to the escort. Hi, escort. You tried. Not really. Nice, easy convoy raid. I always go to, I don't like convoy raids, but really, I don't seem to mind them so much when I've got a ship that's more designed for them. Although chasing after them after a major slugfest with their massive escort tends to be a little bit rough. Hi, do you have an XCB yet? I'm not looking for an XCA or a DNT or anything else. I want an XCB. Nope. They're just going to keep us in a scout ship forever. Ship you've got is pretty lethal. Yeah, it's nice for a scout. It was only fighting freighters for that last mission there, so it's not like it's got anything going for it in terms of actual firepower, but... we'll take a monster mission. Just real quick. Give us back our XCB, that's all I want. A bombardment cruiser with enough PPDs to ruin anybody's day.
Prepare for battle.
What Game, you're not being fair. This mission is meant for 3 or 4 CA cruisers. So everybody say hi to the Intergalactic Dreadnought. This Intergalactic Dreadnought curb-stomped me hard back in Season 1 in the Federation campaign when I had a Dreadnought, a heavy Dreadnought, with escorts. And then we ran into this thing. He doesn't look like much, but he's got a problem. So, I can take this guy? Maybe. Yeah, probe. I'll show you why that's a maybe. It's a big maybe of that. You've seen that episode. Then you should know that's a big maybe. Hello, Death Incarnate. Yep, pretty much. He is basically designed to ruin anybody's dream. I think it's like one of the first mission manuals got released with Starfleet battles or something like that. No, I need a fleet with me because his forward shield is invulnerable. Literally. I fired, I think, the 2 entire salvos from that dreadnought into the front of his shields and did nothing. So that forward shield is literally invulnerable. But on top of that, he's packing 1, 2, 3 phaser 4s. No, 4 phaser 4s. Yeah. He was packing 2 friends at the time and you came close. Not close enough. He's got 4 phaser 4s and we can't beam onto him. So we're going to have a bad day. The rear is weak. It is. But you got to get there and survive everything. So I don't need evasive maneuvers because I don't think I can get an attack ship to 3. Excess power, I have 5.5. So let's take some time to put in the forward shield reinforcement. We need to get around to his rear. Keep on top of your shield reinforcements? Yeah, that's part of it. Oh, let's get in on him. We could run, but we're not going to. We're gonna try and work him, but fighting this guy is not easy. I don't like to do it. I normally don't run into him. came up with this design? It's lethally devastating. I don't want to get near it. So we've got to use our maneuverability to our advantage. The problem is, in order to do that, I've got to get close to him. So he just fired everything he had. My plasma torpedoes fire out the stern, which means I can't get around you in time. See, if you can get to that rear shield, it's so juicy. Let's change up our reinforcement a bit. I want port side, please. Reinforce that. So watch our first problem. He can bring that bow onto that. So that means we're not going to get through. Or maybe that. Oh, good. It hit that. Phasers. Phasers to overload. Okay, port side shields are almost collapsed. Not having a good day. And we've only just begun. Oh, but he's turning. He's high energy turning. Let's get away from this. I need some distance. We need distance. We need time. We need planning. Rear shield is almost gone. He's firing through our attack shift, and he's doing a really good job. Oh, please tell me. Nope. Nope, that's on the forward shield. That did nothing. I gotta get on his stern, but the problem is he's actually reasonably maneuverable. I don't know how he's reasonably maneuverable, but he is. Okay, that bugged him a bit. That may give us enough of a turning radius that we can get in on him. I could hook in, but I don't think I'll have the angle if I do that. A lot of shield we gotta get through. Just even if we plow through the sides, it's gotta be difficult. Give me starboard reinforcement. I have no power for starboard reinforcement. Just needs a way to distract him, pretty much. We'll give it a shot. Go kill. We're doing donuts. May as well have a chance. Can't bring my heavy... Oh! Funny. Real funny, Galactic Dreadnought. Made me run into my own mind. Come on, I'm about to have my phasers back. Problem is he has good arcs with those phaser fours. It's kind of sad. Well, not sad, but it's really dangerous. So he's shooting me with his phaser fours, and he's through. But we are in position now, so give me a hook. And give me a shield reinforcement to the bow only. Come on, stay energized, stay energized for a little bit longer. Turn it. Holy crap, what'd you do? Pull away. Things did not go as planned. Okay, we're done. He got through he's through 2 shields. I don't think we can get him at that. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't take this thing. Not alone. Well, he has a lot of spare power. See how many phasers he has to charge? He just has free stuff. So fix that. We are gone. If we had another ship with us, we could definitely take him. But the problem is we'd need another ship with us. And we don't. Oh, I think I left my shuttle behind. Is he still alive? No, he's dead. Went from yellow to blue? Yup. Instant 30 points of energy into that shield. Yup. He had no problems at all. Just completely gutted us. But yeah, needed another ship. Just to pull him away. Because if he goes for one ship, the other one can get in behind him. But if you're just a singleton, if you don't have the power to crunch through that, get on top of him and turn hard, and then just absolutely eviscerate him, then you're probably not going to win. Come on. All I want for Christmas is a heavy bombardment cruiser. I don't think that's asking too much. No thank you, negotiation. I am not a burst build. I cannot just easily handle that. Convoy raid. Blinking away at the edges. We were so close to taking that planet, too. I would not want to risk attempting to hit a planet with this thing. You gave him a bloody nose in that episode ages ago. I remember your Fed drones ships got into the missile volleys into him. I know we... The thing that I remember, that I still remember from that fight, is the fact that I unloaded everything that I had into that forward shield towards the end of the fight, thinking that if I could just do that, I could cause enough damage to put myself into a position to limp on through. And he ate every single shot and didn't care at all. That's the part of the battle that I remember. Alright, we got a DWA, which is a pretty good defensive ship, actually. He's going to have 3 photon torpedoes and 2 missiles. I think that's his heavy firepower. Yeah, that was the turning point where I got bad. Yeah, because then he just lit into me and just gutted my ship. Alright, what do you got? I have a good idea, but tell me exactly what reality is. 4 missiles. Okay, so you're actually a drone cruiser. I thought you were something else, because you're DWA, but you're not. So he's basically ignorable at the speeds that we can maintain. So full power, give me electronic countermeasures to the maximum, make everybody else have to work on my schedule, and give me some forward reinforcement on the shield. Hi, oh, you're a light freighter, you're a medium freighter, you're an armored freighter, light freighter, medium freighter. This should be pretty easy. Did we try and kill him first? I think that's not a terrible plan. He's only got missiles. Phasers, overload. Can you overload heavy phasers? I don't think so. No, you can't. It's just because I have multiple selected that it defaults to that one. And turn. And plasma. And plasma. And what else are you going to do? Okay, so you're holding most of your shields intact. You have a turn before your drones are going to be ready again, so I'm going to get right on top of you. Although you have pretty nice phasers, actually. Through on that. Oh, Gatling phasers. Curse you, Gatling phasers, for existing. So he's trying to delay things. He knows that if I spend a little bit too much time with him, he's just going to have a really bad day. So we're just going to chase on him right nice. Love when they just take those plasma shots. Well, what else is he going to do? He has to take the plasma. And he actually did a good job of spreading it on multiple shields. We got to be careful about this twin Gatling, though. Because it could hurt a lot. Did I get that shield up? I did. There we go. Getting the additional damage going down now. So we took out a mount, and he's down to 18. So I'm going to reduce speed a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to cruise right on up to this FFRS. And then we'll reduce speed. We may actually kill this guy on the way through. We'll give it a shot. Are you bet? Nope, he's going back up to speed. Can't Wild Weasel in case it's a pseudo? Yeah, exactly. If you Wild Weasel, you've lost all of your initiative. So suddenly you can't do anything. That's not going to help you. I'm going so fast I'm going to overtake you. Have fun with that. Oh, bad day for him. And now he's pulling out of formation. Alright, where's my DWA? Speed of 31. He's chasing. He wants it. He realizes if he doesn't get in here quick, I'm going to kill everything. Alright, now we slow way down. And I'm actually going to throw my shield to my rear. I don't need anything else for it. Just going to wait for a decent amount of firepower to get ready. And phasers plus heavy phasers. It's 36 damage only. Really? This ship does not deal a lot of damage, I've noticed. Are you making a big... Yeah, you're doing a big circle around the mine that you really shouldn't care too much about. Come on, I've almost got you. Okay, that one's down. So the first freighter's out. You're still alive? And limping. Yeah, if he Wild Weasels, he stops. And he stops for a while. So that's not a good strategy if you need to save a convoy. We've forced enemy ships to do that before. Like, we've gone into a situation where we were fighting, I'd call it a fairly heavy defender, and all we would do is we'd dump our pseudo torpedoes into him. He would Wild Weasel because he can't risk taking that damage, and then we just went through and killed the entire convoy because he couldn't catch up in time. Yeah, when you do that, you're really taking time to do that. So I think we got this guy. See, where's that destroyer? Oh, he's way off in the distance. Give me phasers. Phasers right onto him. Come on. Phasers. Are you kidding me? There we go. I want to save the plasma torpedoes for him because he's going to come up right on top of me. And when he does, then we're going to have to worry about him. Although we are moving out towards him, which I'm not a huge fan of doing. Because most of my heavy weapons only shoot backwards. ISC never change. Alrighty, so you're coming in, so I'm going to launch a torpedo into you. What you miss? Well, welcome to the stream, Josh. You've missed some damage. And, we're involved in a little bit of a convoy raid. Beating up on a couple of freighters. The blue label. Not anymore. There's you, but you're fat and slow, and frankly I can kill you probably in one salvo, because you have nothing. This guy, on the other hand, he's going to take work. He's going to be difficult. Although I'm surprised that he has fast-type missiles. I think the game should upgrade automatically all AIs to use the, if they got an X-type upgrade, all AI ships should use the fast missile. Because by that point, it should be widespread, and that should be part of the X upgrade. Nothing's damaged right now. We just have a couple of shields down. We took a little bit of damage from an intergalactic dreadnought. So there was that. Everybody took pictures. It was fun. Nope. Not getting through. One more phaser. Do I dump the plasma on him? Let's dump the plasma on him. I won't play with him too much. Still didn't kill him. This freighter captain, he invested in the armored bulkheads. So is, like, this one the important one? Should I have gone for that one first? Because he really does not seem to want to get anywhere near me. Just massacred 20,000 crewmen and officers? Oh, come on. The ships aren't that heavily crewed. Should have been there. Alright, it looks like he's coming in on me. And then he slows down, because he doesn't want any part of that. He knows what'll happen to him. There you go. You're dead. Alright, let's go take out his last freighter, and then we'll take him on. We're enjoying taunting the escorts. So pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, you can fire all you want at me. You're not going to hit me. Well, you can, but you're not going to do much damage to me. So as soon as we get within range, I think we should have enough capacitor power to kill him. Yeah, I've got my heavy phasers ready too, so yeah. We should have him dead to rights. In his new lawmaker ship? Is this... This isn't the lawmaker, is it? I didn't check. I haven't actually looked at the name, I just realized. Alright, so we've killed the freighters. Let's go deal with this destroyer. Hi, little Mr. Destroyer Man. How many people do you have? 7? We could do something about that. I'm tempted. Alright, let's hide behind our good shield. He still has Gatling phasers. We can't forget that. Most of the damage that was dealt was because of them Gatling phasers. And would be a suitable name if any. And oh, you give me an open shot. All the damage is to shake confidence in your ship. Hi, have a plasma torpedo. I think we're doing quite well. The Montgomery. Actually, I can check that. It's the Ironsides, not the Lawmaker. So down. Don't want to get too close because he has a Gatling phaser and I don't. Aha, eat that. Although your Gatling phaser should have been able to... Oh no, because we blew it up. Never mind. I was about to say you should have fired the Gatling phaser when we were turning back, but no. No, that did not matter. Coming around again. Shields open. There we go. Pass through. Oh, he thought he had an opportunity. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. I mean, not enough to, like, not destroy him, but I feel a little bit bad for him. Ooh. That explosion happened so hard, the saucer section went backwards. Alrighty, give me 150 prestige, maybe? I don't know how much. No, 386. Wow, that's actually pretty good. And a neutral tile. Pop home. Hi, shipyard. Do you have what I want yet? Can I push it, just like put it in an order slip or something, and you'll just bring it, let me know when you have it? No. Still not there. Seriously, what's a guy got to do to get a next type heavy cruiser? Who do I have to kill? I'll destroy them, don't worry. Alright. Actually, what's the name of our... What is the name? No, honestly, I want a battleship carrier. There would really not be a reason not to get a battleship carrier, since both the battleship carrier and the normal one have the same number of fighters. Alright, so some freighters smuggling Rhyme and Ale, and we can't have that. Is there any way to keep a starbase when you buy one? What do you mean, keep it? Like, carry it along with you? Don't take the mission. Like, take it with you? So when you buy a starbase, you buy the stuff meant to build the starbase. And then when you get to a neutral tile, or is it a tile that you... No, it's a tile you control that's empty. then you can get a mission with it that will allow you to construct the starbase, and that is the starbase defense mission. But once that's done, you lose the starbase, and it erects the starbase. So you can't just go into every single mission with a base station. That would be more than a little ridiculous. Alright, let's cruise on up to speed. MET-6, I don't know what that is. Well, we do have a single light cruiser out there in the distance. What are we dealing with? That's the quad setup, so it's a heavy war destroyer. HDW-C3. Yeah, I spent ages saving up for a starbase, but I lost the thing. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I generally don't like to save up for starbases because I like to steal theirs. So, my preference is to not worry about it. Let them have to worry about what to do with starbases. I just realized I don't have to worry about his fighters. They're almost nothing. And crunch and crunch. Ah, decent amount of damage there, but you don't have the plasma torpedoes that I'm afraid of. Hey, eat that. He's going away from it at a very high rate of speed, too. Wow. That's pretty impressive, actually. Oh, I had my phasers on normal. So don't overload. You have no fighters anymore. What the heck are the arcs on these phasers? Because they're, like, tiny. Like, sadly tiny. Hey, come towards me. Come towards me. Seriously. No, I swear. I'll... That's the button I wanted. No, come back. No. There must be a mod for that so that you can pull starbases with you. Why? That seems like it'd be a little bit overpowered. Starbases are installations, not tactical weapons. Oh, you hit me. You hit me quite well, actually. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I like the fact that he was like just coming out of like a turn. Oh, you punched through? Really? Oh, now I'm gonna have to kill you. I was gonna kill you anyway, but now I have to kill you. It's a matter of pride at this point. So, are you guys gonna keep doing these dumb little gun runs? If so, I'm gonna slow down a bit. Heavy phasers, engage. He's gonna stay out of range. We're gonna mess with him. Now he comes back. One photon torpedo is a miss. Phasers are through. Don't have any other weapons to follow up. That's kind of the problem with the ship. You just don't have any weapons to follow up with. I enjoy luring enemies near them. So you are a defensive fleet officer. And imagine a starbase that can move. I can. It's called the Behemoth. I mean, not in this game. But I was thinking the Behemoth from The Expanse. That's basically a starbase that moves. Come on. I should have some more weapon systems, but I just don't. The singleton drone launchers on some Federation ships are kind of hilarious. Anyone else have Starfleet Command Launcher and can really quickly test if the public server works? I don't. Sorry. Oh, good damage on through there. We're starting to really take systems out now. We've taken out his main power generation. We've got him. Game, set, and or match. Come on. You can die now. Or maybe we should capture him. What do you think? Should we capture him? You have a very, very short period of time to figure out whether or not we should capture him. Oh, no. We're not capturing him. You're going away now. Just for that. That wasn't called for. I don't have the launcher, so I can't. Another 300 prestige. Come on. You know you want to give me an XCB. There's an XCF. That's not what I'm asking for. Do I have to fly all the way back to the homeworld? I don't want to, but I might. Pop. Pop. Come on. All I want is just one measly heavy bombardment cruiser, and then I'll stop bothering you. I won't even care if I don't get 3 of them again. Or a BBVX. That would be cool, too. Go get the nice ship. What nice ship? They're all, I suppose, technically nice ships. I don't know any of them that are mean. Ugh. Mission. Monster. Hey, is the Intergalactic Dreadnought running riot again? They're mad that I broke through. Yes, they are. They are very angry about that. Oh, Andromedans. The big Andromedan. Great. Let's kick in the engines and go. How about something new and quirky? What is new and quirky? In your mind, what would be new and or quirky? Because I'm down to try anything at this point. I mean, we keep going back for the XCB, but the only reason I keep going back for the XCB is because I want to try out the, I enjoy the quad PPD. But if you guys have something in mind, absolutely, we could try it. Alright, Andromedans. You came to the wrong galaxy, bub. Not that one. That one. But that one. Fighter? You mean a fighter? A carrier? A marine cruiser? Yeah, we've done that before. That was fun for a little while. We had 5 plasma torpedoes and a lot of marines. Oh yeah, we gotta avoid you, because you've got ESG lances, essentially. Which deals 16 damage and can't miss. Look at that, that's actually looking pretty cool. I gotta admit it, Andromedan, you actually look pretty interesting. Or a freighter? No freighters. Absolutely not. The game does not know how to handle anything that weak, and therefore you get killed. Seriously, fighters, come out to play. No damage. Absolutely none. Am I at the maximus? Yeah, we are pretty much maximus. Oh, there's only 3 of you. I mean, you're separated into 2 separate groups. I will fire a plasma torpedo at you if that's what it takes. Don't think that I won't. See? I just did it. I do not bluff with plasma torpedoes. Okay, sometimes I do. Oh, yeah, we took out a starbase with it? Yes, we did. It was awesome. No! Don't get home. You're not allowed to get home. He's gonna get home and repair. It's a waste of everybody's time. There we go. It only took the heavy phasers. You are really big and about to ruin one of my shields, aren't you? Oh, he stayed just outside of the range. He is nasty. Just dangerous on all levels. How about a mine layer? I don't think there are mine layers in this game. Everybody gets mines. Do freighters have any unique mechanics if you have them in your fleet like starbases? I don't think so. I've never tried to use them, so I don't believe so, but hey, we could take one and find out. They are relatively cheap after all. It's a plasma torpedo fired from beyond effective range, but that's alright. Bounce. Yeah, that did just about no damage. Now, the one thing that this always makes me think about is just how... Like, this should be relatively easy to make a whole bunch of other sci-fi space games easily playable. Just, I don't know, imagine, say, Andromeda or BSG or something in this engine. Because I don't know how difficult it would be to mod new weapon effects in, but I think that would be really, really awesome. What, a specialized fast cruiser? That's all your imagination came up with. I guess your ship is all... Right, it's sort of what that is right now. Yeah, kind of. Why are you not dead? Because you just don't take damage. You don't care. There you go, you're not dead. I think a BSG mod would be pretty cool for this. So I keep coming back to that. Just imagine if you could put like deadlock models into here and modify the weapon effects. Although you would be taking internal damage constantly with not a huge amount of ability to repair it. You can't add new weapon effects without replacing an existing one. Okay, so in that case, that'd be fine if you were making a total conversion mod. Because you'd do that, yeah. But a total conversion might be possible, yep. So that needs to happen at some point. Because it seems like it's a great... Like, it's... The fundamentals are here for a great game. They really are. There's really nothing new too much that needs to happen. Aside from, like, better control of your fighters. But, like, a Star Wars mod, a BSG mod, an Andromeda mod. I suppose an Expanse mod would be pretty interesting. Oh, the Expanse would be really interesting. It would be, like... I don't think it would be pretty... Like, how do I put this? In spirit with the lore, considering how hard sci-fi it is, but... That'd be pretty interesting. The game would be perfect for so many mods. It would be, but I know it's an older game, and it's kind of difficult to work with. So... I dream of things, but until I'm willing to put my own efforts where my mouth is, they shall remain as dreams. Alright, so he has a lot of firepower behind him. Like, I can't get in close because I just do not have weapons. I have speed, I have maneuverability, I just don't have anything to, like, follow up with. So we just have to continue to dance around him, and eventually we'll get a good angle. Now, I don't think you have wild weasels, so there, we do have that going for us. And bounce. Oh, that's not a bad bounce. There, we've opened him up. He's lost another shield. Out of curiosity, could I send Marines if I really wanted to? Cannot beam to this target, so no, we can't. I just want to play as the Andorians in this game. Yeah, although we only have, like, one Andorian ship, right? There's only that one, the Andorian cruiser that, God, what's his name? I knew it, I was just thinking about it recently, too. And the Tellarites? I don't know, I think we can do without Tellarites. Like, I can knock out a shield, but I can't do any damage to him after the fact. Oh, it's frustrating. Slow down. That should give us a better turning. Maybe? Actually, do I have heavy phasers yet? It's just lighting me up. Come on, heavy phasers. I know you have a super narrow arc, but I could really use some damage right now. Ah, screw it. Alright, it's your turn. Let's get this sucker moving. I want an all-weapons barrage on that weakened shield. There we go. There we go. 66 damage. My alpha is 66. Oh, God. We are such a tiny ship. Although we've knocked out a whole bunch of the phaser 3s. And he cut through my rear shield. No damage, though. So there is that. Full power. Let's get us out of here. We're not leaving. We're just getting a little bit of separation going on. Work those engines. The engines need repaired? Oh, they're good. They're fine. So we've managed to cause a decent amount of damage to him, but we haven't broken him anything. I kick him right out of the Milky Way. I wish you could capture him. That'd be nice. Oh, we got a plasma torpedo almost ready. Come on, just a bit more. A bit more and I can throw it in his face. And won't that be fun? Shield down. Shield damaged. Oh, everything takes so long in this little thing. That's the real reason I like heavy bombardment cruisers, because the fight doesn't last as long. It's like, I'm gonna beat him. I know that. But the problem is it's just gonna take a while to happen. Oh, slow down. And not a great range, but we are in a good... We're gonna do another one of these blistering overruns, I guess. Oh, the bees weren't ready. That sucks. Let's see if we can't pull away. Oh, good, we can. Oh, and I even have a plasma torpedo for him. There we go. It's got to dissipate a little bit, but it should be fine. So would an ISC BBX beat a Galaxy? A Galaxy class? No. And the reason why it wouldn't just has to do with technology. Like, if you're talking about size, then I think the ISC BBX wins on, like, just a size measuring comparison, but actual firepower? No. No, just they're not even in the same league. That was a good little poke through, and some more plasma torpedo damage. And he's lost another shield, and we're going to pull away. And we'll just go on a long dog leg away from him to hang out for a little bit as he tries to get towards us. Charge up our heavy phasers, because they take forever and a day. You see, how much excess power do I have? I'm fully charging everything, so heavy phasers just take forever. So on ISC BBX beat a Galaxy... Or, you already said that. But no. No, the ISC... Oh, what? Think I did something wrong. Whoops. Let's pop back here. I'm not quite sure what I did. Huh. I don't know if the stream died, but I accidentally navigated away from the YouTube stream thing. So did the stream die at all for anybody, or did OBX keep it running properly? Just gotta check because I navigated away from the screen. So what Galaxy class got phaser 4, 5s, 10s? According to STO, the Galaxy has phaser 9s. So I'm sure Memory Alpha also has a exact description of them. But yeah, they have quite powerful weapons. Although, strictly speaking, the number on the phaser does not actually necessarily match the power in Starfleet battles, because we have phaser 3s. And phaser 3s are the weakest damage-dealing phasers in the game. Oh crap, this might hurt. No, actually, he doesn't have enough power to charge his big weapons. So that works for us. Plasma torpedo. So probably one shot. I don't know about one shot. I mean, it'd do a lot of damage, but I don't think it would one shot him. I mean, we still see Mirandas and Excelsiors as the Lakota flying through in the in Star Trek for Deep Space Nine even. So I don't think one shot is going to happen. And you got to imagine that a battleship would definitely be able to tank that for a while. These shields are a mess. Well, it's because he has not a lot of weapons, but enough weapons to annoy me. And we have no weapons to follow up with. It's like we have very little to actually do. He's done for. He doesn't have the power to generate anything. But it just is taking us a while. Because he's very meaty. Pass through. Gonna have to do Death of 1,000 Cuts. And also because he turns back into me, so I can't just like immediately turn back to him. I gotta build out the range again. So they'll just zigzag back on into him. Come on, eventually the Andromeda ship will die. I think it would take a Galaxy-class continuous phaser barrage with simultaneous spread of photon torpedoes to actually blow up an ISC BBX. Well, it's a big ship, so yeah. It would take effort. It wouldn't just be an automatic kill. But it would happen. There we go. Finally, jeez. Let's see if High Command has a heavy bombardment cruiser yet, or if it's still just going to keep teasing me with all these CFs. Or we could get a carrier, too. We did mention that. 536 prestige for knocking him out. Hi, shipyard. I've got 7,000 prestige, and I'd like to burn it. But I don't see anything that I care about. Alright, let's check out what we want a carrier. What some description was it? Strike Systems Cruiser? Nope. Are there any heavy cruiser carriers? 8 fighters are not enough. 9 fighters are getting closer. Battle carrier tug. Oh, no. We don't want the tugs. Oh, there we go. So we need a CVAT. Or a CVD. So for the 16, we need a CVD Zeb. How about a Marak BBX? I don't think, like, it's a matter of the era that you're fighting. It's like asking, would a World War II P-51 Mustang be able to take on an F-22 Raptor? You're just not fighting in the same weight class as your enemy anymore. So that would be the big problem with even the battleships of this era taking on anybody else. So, but ISC plasma torpedoes do like 3% shield damage per hit. Yeah, but it's only got like 4 of them. So it wouldn't do that much. They don't even really have a whole heck of a lot of carriers in here. It's mostly like plasma destroyers and stuff. We got a CIX. CVDX, that's what we were looking for, right? Yep, that's it. Alright, we'll pick up a CVDX. Do we want to sell our scout? Supply. I think we have to. Because I don't trust the AI with handling that kind of thing. Fighters, we want caveat 3s because they have a lot of firepower. And the game recognizes that by charging us 39 per fighter. Shuttles. Buff that up. And I want spare parts. At least 15 of them. We'll go full mines, and we do not have a lot of Marines. Shoot the missiles down, Wesley. Stupid boy. Wesley's not terrible. Just most of the time. Oh god, the Empire defense went back up to 41. We just gotta keep constant pressure on this planet because it just shoots right back up when we're not around. Not like most other races where it's like, hey, I can take you on relatively easily. To confuse the vessel. No. I think you're being a little bit... giving them a little bit too much credit on that. Alright, so we can actually do a speed of like 8. So who's our enemy at this point? We've got a freighter, and a freighter way off in the distance. But I anticipate somewhere there will be at least a heavy cruiser. Well, we only need 15 parts, I suppose. We're not going to require too much equipment. Where is my power screen? Hello, power screen. 0.1 points of energy for free. And now we're set and ready to go with 20. That's right, those heavy phasers just take all the power. We'll also go in for a maximum one of these. Oh, crap. We've got I-type plasma torpedoes again. That's what I forgot about. Just how much power is that going to take? So I still have 1.1 in excess, so I'm going to go maximum forward shields. Now, the one problem with convoy raids is the moment you launch your fighters, for some reason they always go immediately for the convoy and nothing else. So if we deploy these fighters, they're gone. They're done. We don't have any control over them. I've seen these streams to take a lot of damage. Well, we're a carrier now. Clearly, we will be immune to damage. I wonder how often the crewmates vented their busted collectors on the bridge. And that's Starfleet Command 2 mod to add two new eras leading up to TNG would be awesome. The next era would be Ambassador. The year following would be Enterprise D. Well, no, because the next era would have to be Enterprise B. So, which is kind of the X era, which I think one of the things that needs to happen at some point is we need to get it so that the BCEX uses the Enterprise B model instead. And then, yeah, we would go up into the Enterprise C. But yeah, the BCEX should have... It should be the Enterprise B model with the sort of the widened secondary hull and the changes to the impulse deck. I think that definitely needs to happen at some point. I just don't know how to do it. All right, so I've got 4.5 points of energy in the shield, so I'm gonna take that for other things. Oh, you're actually coming towards me. I didn't even realize that. Hi, you must be an enemy. So an ISC BBX versus an Ambassador class then, or an X. I think the Ambassador really does hold, because the Ambassador is also a battleship. Like, it is a dreadnought or a battleship. It's not a heavy cruiser or nothing. Wow, he just cut right through my forward shield. Where would you place the Constellation class? I think we already have Constellation classes in the game. They're heavy war destroyers, pretty much. Let's slow down speed time. Because I need to do this, because I didn't. So, target you. And you have 2 AMDs. Let's go on attack and attack. Oh, that's a lot of fighters. And I don't have any weapon systems to really engage you. Get involved there. Oh, I completely took out my shield. Forgot what it's like to have, like, no defenses. Seriously, I ordered you guys to attack. Go kill. See, they don't listen to you at all. Like, in convoy assault missions, they're like, I'm off to do my own thing. Even though there's a new command cruiser here. At least these guys are following the defend me order. They might get something done. The Enterprise C versus the BBX would be analogous to the Starfleet Command CA against the next CA. Yeah, maybe. I'd even give it a little bit more of an edge to, because it's how many years between the original series and TNG? It's like what, 100 and something years? They're not quite that much because they do run into Scotty and all them. I'm gonna get super close. We are gonna get super close. Grab that. I have no defensive systems for some reason. And now my caveats are going in. Looks like they're gonna go pretty much unmolested into the enemy. It would be an interesting fight. It would be. I won't deny that. It would be a very interesting battle. But I do think that the Ambassador would come out on top. DN is just the standard dreadnought? Yes, it is. For the Federation, it is. Some races get DNEs, which are early dreadnoughts. So, and basically the early dreadnoughts for the Federation are just heavy cruisers. And there goes my forward shield some more. Let's actually slow down. We should have been slowing down earlier. Seriously, fighters, how have you not blown anything up? I haven't gotten any notification of a convoy just being utterly gutted. All up and shoot. No, there's no power in the phase capacitor. Oh, that's okay. Slow down. Slow down. There goes the forward shield. You can turn away. USS Hazard. See, the moment I order them away, they're going to lose their ability to do anything. They're going to immediately go after the convoy for reasons. Like, I have no control over them, and it's really frustrating. It's one of the things that makes convoy assaults and carriers so annoying. Alright, let's run. We're going to go after this convoy, because I think I've dealt enough damage to him for now. What does the Sovereign have, Phaser 11s? I have no idea. Let's check it out. Memory Alpha. As we cruise on towards the, towards this convoy. Because my fighters have been working steadily. How fast is he moving yet? 22? Yeah, we're going to get away from him, no problem. I don't think he's going to stop us. Whoops. Click that button. And then these buttons. There we go. Phaser 12s? Do I? Just a 16 phaser arrays. Stop hitting me! Oh, I just realized I'm not doing full speed. Let's do full speed. Apparently we can't do full speed. We destroyed 3 of their freighters. That's great. You haven't killed them all yet, and you're not going to come back to save me, are you? High caveats. You guys are going to have to be the ones to protect me from the incoming deadly Federation vessel. Oh, I forgot. I just hate playing like this. So passively. I want to be aggressive and in his face, but I can't. He's just got way more firepower than I do. And the moment I order these guys to go after him, they're going to leave me. Which means I can't actually be proactive with my fighters, which is taking away half of my well, more than half my firepower, because I can't do anything with them. Phasers, get involved, do more. Kill, destroy, destruction. Get them in Gatling phaser range so you can really deal damage. So the phaser 13 would be a Federation E in first contact, would it? I don't know. Come back to me. You are this one. Return.
Returning now.
Get back on board the ship. How are you doing? Also needs to return.
Returning now.
Get back on board. We need to restock you. Let's see. Oh, he's down to a speed of 9.6 and dropping. That's good. Didn't look like Picard upgraded much by Nemesis. What are even... They're rear-firing plasma Fs? That's all they are. So...
Target confirmed. Engaging.
Where are my caveats? Oh god.
We'll guard you. Affirmative. Coming home.
Get back here.
We'll guard you.
Yeah, they're both singletons. That's a lot of prestige wasted. I hate glitchy missions. No, STO weapons don't match to what shows in the film. Because one's a video game. So yeah, but plasma eyes are just rear-firing plasma Fs. That's pretty much all they do. So let's build in some distance. Get back here. You ended up getting all of yourself killed. And there goes our rear shield. And now he's trying to accelerate, but I think I took enough of his engine that he's not going to get out of here. Let's see if I can't get to this freighter in time. No, even with fully charged systems, I cannot accelerate faster than this. That's really bad for a carrier. A carrier should be able to rush on in at high speeds. And we are unable to. I think we're not going to get that freighter. So Plasma R would do a bit to a Galaxy class. Maybe not much, but still something. Maybe. I mean, do the Romulans use plasma torpedoes in TNG? Or is it photon torpedoes? Or some their equivalent of? Let's see if we can't take him just in time, because we're right on the edge of the border, and we've got basically one pass. So this ought to be close. I have 8 Phaser X's. And I need to basically run him over in order to hit him. Oh, and I can't even fire them all. So this is going to be great, let me tell you. Die! Nope, he got away. Get back here. To warp! We're going after him. Nope, we didn't get him. I think in TNG, the Romulans use disruptors, both beams and pulse disruptors. I know they use disruptor pistols. I'm not sure about their shipboard weapons. I think everybody uses photon torpedoes. Plasmas pretty much became obsolete after TOS era. Oh, that's a shame. Gotta go back home. Welcome back home. I swear, shipyard, if you've got an XCB now, I'm gonna smack you so hard upside the head. No, they don't. Okay. So, trade in that. And bring me back my fighters, which cost 156. We're not taking any more convoys all missions. That was frustrating. It's fine when you don't have fighters, but the moment you have fighters and rely on your fighters, now it's a problem. Hi, we're back. It's planetary assault. We don't have the weapons for planetary assault. Yeah, we overtook them. The Borg use a cutting beam. That's all they use. We have an Excelsior class off in the distance. No, it's a BCF. So it is a Bismarck and a PLPH, and we are all alone, which means we can't break this planet. In case you were wondering. Maximize the speed of time. I think we may have picked the wrong weapon system for this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you know what? Just for giggles, I think we're just going to send them right at them. It's going to be fun. There'll be candy and cakes and all kinds of interesting things. Forward shield to a maximum reinforcement. And fire your weapons at me, please. He'll let us know shortly. Yes, he is. Okay, so he cares about me. That's great. Fighters, go kill. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we've got the swarm. So this is what happens when we can actually control the fighters. So why not leave if you can if you can't break the planet? It's the principle of the thing. Would you leave? Welcome to the stream, Josh. Did I not say hi to you before? I don't remember. Oh, one was fake, the other's weren't. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Didn't even need to get involved in the fight.
Returning now. Affirmative.
Everybody come home. Yeah, of course I said hi to you. Ah, my brain is a little bit scattered. I must recall all things. Alright, everybody get home. Quick, tractor beam the dish. We'll use it as a shield. That's actually pretty nice. Slow down. There we go. Alright, planet. I've come here to break you. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to see something. Yes, those are what fighters will do when fighters are under your control. Not so much when the enemy controls the fighters. So we're going to cruise on in here. Do I have any forward shield reinforcement going on right now? 5 points of energy. Search for Daystrom Institute Technical Library in Google and have a look at that website. So much better for tech specs. Yeah. Yeah, Daystrom's pretty good. If you're looking at a beta cannon. No, I don't care about cannon. I care to a certain extent, but Daystrom's a lot of fun. Alright, let's try... Do we try just shoving our fighters into it and seeing what happens? Because I don't think they actually go for it. Yeah, fire all the photon torpedoes you want at me. I can't stop you. I mean, that's unfortunately the truth. So if I order these fighters to go in and kill, will they do it? Or will they just... Yeah, they do the little loop thing off in the distance where they're not actually effective. Come on, you have Gatling phasers. Why do I pay you people? Alright, we're calling him home. Get back here.
Returning now.
Kick up the speed. Switch the shield reinforcement to the aft because we're running now. I mean, he could punch through my rear shield. That would, of course, be something he can do. Although I do have... Well, no, I have nothing. At this point, we're just going at maximum speed. Haha, we're gone. That planet looks uninhabitable. Well, it's inhabited by a lot of photon torpedoes. So, how does it have planetary installations? They're underneath the cloud layer. It's like Venus. Or maybe they're floating in the cloud layer. Yeah, we do not have a good ship for actually planetary assaulting. It doesn't have any siege weapons on it. It's purely a space control vessel. Are the Merak Hydra and our ISC alpha cannon? The Kzinti are, because the Kzinti show up in the animated series. So in that way, the Merak are canon in alpha. So let's do other things and pop over here, so we can actually take missions that we can accomplish. Patrol. Ready to rock. No enemies. Gordon Remnants, 5 Kingdoms come from Starfleet Command, are Alpha Cannon. And again, so are the Kzinti, which are the Merak. They are definitely in the animated series, which I'm fairly certain is Alpha Cannon. We're looking at an NSR? Is that a survey cruiser? Or am I just thinking of other things? Yeah, you're a survey cruiser. That's hilarious. Oh, you're about to have a really bad day. They are the same thing. The only reason why they changed them was for the sake of copyright. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. Let's bounce these. Okay, we did not bounce these. They caused damage and it was quite extreme. I'm just gonna do Alpha Strike once again. Just do everything. Bomb them to the Stone Age. I have high confidence you will succeed. Some of your job is to fix fighters? Apparently, you are now a starfighter mechanic. That is your new purpose. They would probably whoop the Cardassians if Deep Space Nine could bring them in. Fire all your weapons, guys! Thank you! Come on home. Come on home. Nope, we didn't get a last group. Some of them are going to be dead. Get to it, gang. We don't have mechs, although that would be an interesting thing. Just throwing mechs out the back of a ship, have them land on the enemy. You're a nebula. I don't want to go into a nebula. Nebulas are dangerous. Shipyard assault. We can do that, I think. Depending on how many fighters we have left. Ready. Steady. Light cruiser. Light cruiser. Heavy war destroyer. So they're all heavy war destroyers, or we got a light cruiser here? New drone cruiser. Great. New escort cruiser. XM. Great. When you see a scatter pack in a Star Trek movie? Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. They don't really use missiles in proper Star Trek anymore, though. Those kind of went away. I don't think I can win this. We're not exactly a very robust ship, and all of these vessels, well, they all have pretty decent point defense systems, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. And this. And this. And the goal will be survive and be a home base for the starfighters to come back to every so often. Phasers set to overload. No, we're going to keep them on normal, actually. Set them to point defense if needed. I don't think it'd be very effective. I mean, we look at, like, massive spreads of photon torpedoes and they do nothing. So I'm going to cheat a bit, actually, because I'm going to keep the game at maximum speed, which makes AMDs less effective. That's one. Okay, fighters, come home. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Target my fighters. Start to slow down. You're traveling at 25. That's Faye. Got to slow down enough for them to get on board. Let me hear the whooshy sound. 4 sound. 4 sound. Oh, I've got one group of caveats left. Come on, get back. Gosh darn it. Full power. Let's get out of here. I mean, by get out of here, I mean let's book it for a little while and then we'll come back. Rear shields. Let's the rear shield with the power I don't have. Double mine. Ha! You didn't like that, did you? How are you keeping up with me so easily? Just need to build in some distance, that's all. Oh, let's do that. These Federation dogs. How much longer until these fighters are done? Double mine, please. Okay, fighters are done. Build some distance. So who dies next? Let's kill this guy, because he annoyed me. Slow down speed time to crawl, so I can do this. And we'll maximize speed time again. So we're cheating just a little bit. Oh, don't pass me or anybody else. Speed time. Oh, did they get everybody? No, not quite. Alright, you. Return. We're losing a fighter every time we do this, but we only really need one fighter. Slow down. Stay out of range of him. He's dangerous. And a mine. Can I turn in time? That's one. Come on, other fighter. Don't be dumb. You need to be here a lot more than everybody else. Okay. Oh, our phasers weren't on overload. unfortunately. We've taken quite a bit of damage on this, but... we were not traveling fast enough to handle that. Interesting. And Shuttle Bay, I've got one more group of fighters. Let's get them going as well, just as soon as we can. Keep him on his toes just a little bit. And now we can go and just Alpha Strike him again. So we're spending a lot of prestige to do this. I mean, we're not going to get our prestige back on this one. But hey, it's funny. I think we'll do skirmishes after this. We wanted to see what various X-type cruisers would do to battleships. Return to me. And return to me. Star Trek Generation showed us that a light arrow photon torpedo has enough power to obliterate a 20-year-old Klingon frigate. Well, yeah. Yeah, we've seen that for a while. Plus a whole bunch of hull damage from it and still be operational. These repairs are going to take some time. Hello. Hi, Rimmer. Welcome to the stream. We're doing quite well over here. We're about to start skirmishes soon. Probably be on for at least another half hour, maybe longer, depending on what people want to see. Alright, let's get some actual repairs going on. Fix the X, fix the I, and maximum speed of time as we wait for this other fighter group to finally get home. Okay, that was... what was that? Thank you. Get back on board. Thank you. You did tell them all the pub that you have to rush home to watch a dude play Starfleet Command. Yes, a 17-year-old game. Based on a 1980s game. We'll swap the forward shield to being the reinforced one. How much power you got? We've got not a lot. This ship really is kind of starving for power for what it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm just spoiled with others. But yeah, we're going to just start doing skirmishes shortly after this, because we were talking earlier on in the stream about various X-type heavy cruisers fighting their battleship counterparts, and I figure we give it a shot. Do a little bit on both sides. And we'll pull... how much power do I got in the forward shield? Barely enough to take on when he fires that plasma torpedo, so I'm just going to do this. And I can't launch fighters from that. No, he's got a D-type plasma torpedo. This is just going to take forever. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, and increase speed. Overload the phasers. We get right on top of him, stand still, and blast him. That's my plan. I'm sticking to it. Shoot all the weapons you want. I don't care. There, you have no shield. Haha. We're going to have to actually hit him for some damage. Otherwise, he's going to fire... there we go. Plasma torpedo's dead. That's at that point the whole pub got up and yeah, alright. Will you live stream Rogue Tech at some point? Sure, we could do that. Heck, we could do that now if you want. I don't know what the rest of the stream would be like, though, because Rogue Tech is not exactly what I call my most popular series. It's clearly Starfleet Command, that is. Alright, so nailed him. Let's turn on in to the next target. Still maximum speed of time. And again, he has D-type plasma torpedoes. Yeah, we'll definitely do some XCB work. But yeah, I could stream Rogue Tech. It'd have to be a different campaign from the normal one, just because I don't want people to fall behind too much on that one. But for that, never had a chance to see the game. It's a pretty fun game. I like it anyway. So let's just pull on up into a parking orbit once again and blitz him. Yeah. Just keep shooting. And stop. And everything. And we're dealing quite a bit of damage, but he's not dead yet. And he's about to fire a plasma torpedo. Did we kill it? Did we kill it? We did not kill it. We're about to take some damage here. Oh, but he fired on the port side shield. Excellent. Oh, it's... what? Oh, it's a Romulan. Like, I was like, how could it be a Romulan Stardock? It was defended by Federation ships. But I forgot, the ISC has to be everybody's enemy. What happened to Robotech? Wait, what do you mean what happened to Robotech? It still exists. I think. Don't do it now unless folks really want to see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless folks really want to see it happen, I figure I'll do it later. After all, I did promise skirmishes first, too. There we go. Blinked it away. And more power. So, now we have another Romulan Stardock to take on. It's just a pain to get done. Like, they're not difficult to kill, they're just annoying and expensive. You said about a Robotech mod playing Battletech? No, Rogue Tech. So Rogue Tech is It's a roguelike version of Battletech. And basically, it advances the clock to about 3065 or so, and then allows you to go to the entire galaxy. It's a lot of fun. You should check it out. The first episode for it actually went up on Friday. Might be the next time stream kind of thing. I might do it tomorrow, but I'm not really sure, because normally when I stream, I'm streaming, well, Starfleet Command, so it'd be kind of weird to suddenly say, hey, all the people who normally would come to watch me stream, let's watch this other game. What do you mean, ow? There's no ow there. It's a great thing. We'll have to watch. Yeah, I think it's good. So, I've been looking forward to actually playing Rogue Tech for a while now. So, the Battletech game is interesting, but it's really limited. Like, they don't give you a whole lot of options to change builds around in the Battletech game, whereas in Rogue Tech it really opens it up and makes it much more like tabletop, which I appreciate greatly. Let's stop here. As if I can cause enough damage to that plasma, if I can take it out before it actually hurts me. Stop going into cloak. It's not going to save you. Ugh. That's the problem with shipyard assaults. Especially Romulan shipyard assaults. Who said you could go into cloak and disappear? With Rogue Tech, chargers are viable. Yes. Well, yes. Maybe? That's a weird question. Or a weird idea, if a charger is viable or not. Alright, we're going to pull on into dry dock. We're going to patch this ship up and set it up to go. Although, do you have an XCB? No. So we're going to fix this ship up real quick. 72. Give us some spare parts. Give us some mines. And the 2 Marines who accidentally were in the wrong place at the wrong time. A lot of caveats. All those caveats. And we're good on shuttles. Alright, so we'll save this. I need to make sure that it's a big capital with an exclamation point, because it doesn't just automatically do that. Alrighty, so let's hop in and do some skirmish now. Back, skirmish, customize. We wanted the Federation X-Type Heavy Cruiser. Okay, so should I be the battleship first, or the X-Type bombardment cruiser? We're going to do this based on your guys' feedback on this one, so you're going to actually have to feedback on it. So, am I the XCB first or the BBX first? That's the question at hand. And of course, there's a 10-second delay between me saying stuff and it goes on. I'm the XCB? Alrighty. And now we'll go over here. I want complex. Not Klingon. We're not fighting the Klingons. It's a civil war and everybody's invited. Taggart, Syndicate, Wildfire, Cambero, none. Federation. Federation Battleship. Not Battleship Carrier, just the normal BBX. Alright, and we will kit both of us out with maximum firepower, you think? We'll give him shuttles to make my life miserable. We'll give him maximum reloads also to make my life miserable. Type 2 missiles because they're dangerous. Fighters. What do you think? I'm thinking vultures. I like vultures. Got a lot of firepower to them. And give him all the spare parts, marines, and mines he could ever want, so we can just do that annoying tactic until the end of time. Or do we not give him mines at all, so he doesn't get to do that annoying tactic until the end of time? Looks like my stream is dragging a little bit. Or at least my version of seeing it. But if I press the live button, okay, there. It's still working. So in each of these turns, whichever ship you take the least damage in is the best ship. Wait, what? We're gonna go kill each other. That's the idea. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because we're probably gonna win. Let's see. Shuttles. Give me the 1. Give me also amazing-ized missiles. Because they're way too expensive to ever actually field in actual combat. And 5 more of these. And 15 more Marines. Now, we are 701. And this is 596. So that should tell you what the game automatically thinks that we're already going to be in. So, let's rock and roll. Red alert, and how much power do I have? Oh, right, that's right, I'm an X-type ship. I have no power. Oh, God, wait, what? How? Oh, because you're a fighter that immediately launched. Okay, let's get some speed going on now. We have some ability to move. Not a lot, but we need to build distance first. So this was probably the worst spawning position we could possibly get because it's the close one. So we're going to go quick, reinforce shields, reinforce aft, and pull directly away from him. He's launched his vultures towards us already, so that's pretty good for us, actually. And we need to take a quick... Actually, is it already set up? Phasers? Photons and missiles. Everything. Okay, so 2 needs to be just photons. And 3 is our missile rack. So 1 is phasers, 2 is photon, 3 is missile, 4 would be everything. So let's do that. Hi. I wasn't expecting company this early. Overload active. You missed! Ha! Okay, get a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. Come on. Wow! When I said come a little closer, I didn't mean actually hit me. Give me some power. We gotta move. Heavy photon torpedoes charged, so let's get in on him. Proximity mode, engaged. Oh, the rear photon torpedoes... What? Oh, this photon torpedo. I got you. I got you. I forgot a photon torpedo. On to 2, and it's not ready. Double mine. I need speed, because the battleship is running me down. Holy crap. So let's start getting going. So I will abuse the edge of the map a bit. Rear shields are still up, which is somehow a miracle. So do I have any additional power for anything right now? I don't think so. Having to deal with fighters is always a pain. I'm going to get up to maximum speed. You will not be able to catch me up there. Oh, quickly.
Evasive action.
There we go. So now we've got some defense ship going on. Am I the traitor or the loyalist? Probably the traitor. Let's be honest, there's a lot more people on a battleship you have to convince than on a heavy cruiser. Alright, so we are building speed to get distance away, which we desperately needed. Photon torpedoes can't fire while we are under this speed. Are you going to actually fly off the map? Cannot lay mines when maneuvering erratically. Alright, so we're slowly getting away from him. Oh, let's fire back a little bit. Can't hit him, he can't hit us. That's perfectly alright. Excess power, what do we got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, because I'm recharging the phaser capacitor, which will take a little while. Oh, that is fast. The BBX to put down Terrac in his uprising. Yes, exactly. I need to get... Oh, wow. This map is tiny. Really, game? I mean, maneuvering is something I'm gonna need. Is this the extent of the map? I need distance, and you're not giving me that. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem. Alright, we're gonna go in on him. We gotta crunch him down hard. Let's get the Marines ready. He's got a lot more Marines than I do. Alright, photon torpedoes to normal mode. All weapons engage and fire. Drop a mine. Get our point defense systems going on. So we got pretty badly hurt on that one. By pretty badly, I mean we got savagely mauled. But we're pulling away, and now I can actually build some bloody distance here. Alright, erratics. I don't have the power for erratic yet. Let's get some repairs going on. Ugh. We need room to maneuver. That's part of the whole X-type heavy cruiser shtick. So the fact that we have none is actually really kind of frustrating. Because it means now I'm just playing smash games. Get away from me! I need to do more stuff. Derek will be destroyed. You can try and catch me. So I need time to get my photon... Oh, this photon torpedo is in range, so... Eat that. Okay, he can hit me back with his. Unfortunately, he's got a hell of a lot more armor than I do. As long as we're out... Stop hitting me from a range of 25! God, how are you doing that? We have no armor left. So I've got a couple of photon torpedoes ready. But they're not ready to go just yet. There we go. Evasive action. I need a little bit going on here to give myself some defense. But geez, this battleship is just like, I'm on top of you and I don't care. I'm not charging my heavy X's. That's a problem. How big is this map? Whoever decided on the size of this map is a jerk. And I'm going to have to undo it soon. Because how am I supposed to fight this guy if I can't build in any distance? Yeah, we have no power. It's actually a big problem. So if I can stick it long distance, I can do something with it. But the problem is he's just constantly blinking away with his phasers, which I'm not sure how he's dealing so much damage from 30. That seems wrong to me. I'm actually going to check that right now. Oh, good. You missed that one. Phaser 1 damage table will go out to a range of 30 with an accuracy with a maximum of 1 damage and an average of 0.3. He's just consistently nailing me. We should probably get those missile launchers back too. Alright, let's start slowing down because we have to. Because I need more power for more things. Shortcut is slash on the keypad if I remember. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Cool. Let's shut that off though because I need the power for other things. Yeah, the BBX can maintain some heavy pressure. It can. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm not happy about it. Because I don't have heavy weapons to work with at the moment. I was expecting to have more time to engage him rather than him being within a distance of 30 of me. Which I probably wouldn't let him into while being able to do anything to me. So I was expecting to be able to drag his fighters off, knock them out while I was way far away from him, have decent shields, not allow those fighters to get that free shot in on me, and then just stick at range to plink him to death. Might say flipping a page now and then. Yeah, that would be useful. Thanks, Rimmer. Okay, let's... I've got to wait until all my photon torpedoes are ready to go, because I need that kind of damage on him. I would also like my rear photon torpedoes to be ready to go, and my Gatling phasers if at all possible. Okay, so he's definitely coming in on that one. He wants a piece of me, which I can't really blame him for. How's the repairs going? More engine. Okay, photon torpedoes are ready to hit. And here comes the shot. Okay, forward shield took that. But you've just spent most of your heavy forwards. That works in my favor. Do I gun for him? Oh, give me that aft shot. Give me that beautiful, beautiful aft shot. Because if I can crunch your power down, I can do a lot of damage to you. Doing 19 at the moment. Still have a pretty good shield to put in between me and him. Gotta get within a range of 8, and then I can nail him. He's also got his missile launchers. Let's not forget about that. Are you kidding? Wow. 50% chance to hit and 1 torpedo hits out of 8. And he cuts through that shield again. Jerk. That was just such terrible luck. What? Am I missing something here? No, out of 8 at this point, because I fired the 2 rear-firing photon torpedoes and both of them missed in proximity mode. Jeez. It's like my gunnery crews are actually working for the enemy. That's a problem now. And I've lost a photon torpedo. I'm just getting mauled savagely out here. Okay, fix that photon torpedo first, because I need it. Now let's just stick at range, because apparently we're not allowed to actually hurt anybody. If we do, they'll take away our weapons privileges, apparently. Now we're firing into an attack shift of 1, but that was not the case before. We also have additional power now, so we're actually charging up weapon systems. Good. Heavy photon torpedoes getting a fix. I think we just gotta stay at range and plink at him. Because trying to get near him, apparently we're not allowed to touch him. So photon torpedoes, set him all the proximity mode. And he's getting night hack. Yeah, he is. He's managing to be quite accurate, whereas we can't hit the broadside of a barn. So we'll dump that on him. 2 hits. And we'll pull through on this. Put up the rear photon torpedo. Actually, get a missile out there. Let's make him stop. Let's make him no longer a major concern for me. Because he's going to freak out about it. That's how the AI works. Okay, we lost a whole bunch of shields on that one. Oh, he's a BBX. You shouldn't be able to beat him at close range. I should if I get a good angle on him, actually. Like, it's not a matter of I can't out-club him. That's fine. The problem is I just missed most of my photon torpedoes. Like, we haven't been able to hit him at all this game, which is a major problem. Also, the fact that he can sprint up to a speed of 31 just with us and continue to blast away. So it's not really a matter of, oh, he cannot damage me at point blank range. It's more of a, one, we're inside this tiny little box for some reason, and two, apparently we can't hit any photon torpedoes we fired them. Like, I was expecting at least 3 hits out of that one, and that would have knocked out a shield. But it didn't. So I am not happy. Very unhappy, as you might tell.
Repairing warp engines.
Give me more heavy photon torpedoes, because I need them back. They are the most important weapon system I've got. Ugh. Started right on top of him. His fighter's got a free shot. This has just been a really bad run for me. May as well. You what, mate? We're just gonna go in. Well, I can't do much about it. I don't have many up shields now, do I? I mean, that's what was supposed to happen the last time I came in close to him. So... I think those fighters wiping out 2 shields at the start didn't help much. Just keep blinking away at those. There's not much I can do about it. I'm going to forfeit this one and restart. That was annoying. That was really legitimately annoying. Like, how did this fighter survive that much firepower? He only has 4 fighters. Give me the advanced version again. Hostile Skirmish is supposed to be a larger map. Let's see what it does now. Nope, within a range of 40 again. Alright, we're just going to go full power to the engines and get on out of here. Going to reduce my phaser capacity down to almost nothing. Lower the phaser cap gets... Yeah, I've already done that. So... Seriously, starting this close to him, is the map still tiny? Oh god. What the hell, game? Alright, am I gonna have to do this super try-hard mode? No. No, it's not gonna let me. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do this. Not the way I want to. Alright, give me back normal speed. Well, the problem is I don't have a whole lot of power on the ship. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, I started with... I put 6 ECM on the table at the very beginning. So, that should have... Any additional power that I had would have gone into that. The problem is we never had additional power. So that was our major problem. Which is why we switched over to using evasive maneuvering. We were just getting more out of it. So... I need powered photon torpedoes, and I need it yesterday. I also need a lot of distance on this guy. Just got a proximity over and over. With what room do I proximity over and over? That's the problem. The problem is I have no room to move. Like, I need more space. And I don't have much space. So, just going in and saying, oh, plink away at him, yeah, we can do that. But it's going to be really hard. Because we just don't have a lot of room to work with. It's meant to be a close, quick game with 6 players and a free-for-all. Well, that's not what we're doing. It's not why we brought things to the table. Alright, so actually I'm gonna... That worked. Still working. I'm gonna chase him. We're gonna get a lot closer to him than I want to be, but his fighters have got to die. Come on, Gatling phaser. Give me just a good... There we go, perfect. Mine, and we're gone. And how's my power right now? I have a defense shift of 1. That's pretty good. Actually, I'm going to pass right through you. Nope, you're going to be able to turn inside me. 4 reasons. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to burn. And how much power we got? We're starting to build up. Starting to build up good. Okay, now we need more time to come back in on them. Mines for distance, you can... It's not simple. The solution to this problem is not as easy as you kind of seem to think. It's not a matter of one thing going in for it. So the problem with the initial fight ended up being the fact that we were able to get cornered early on. And one of the reasons why we were able to get cornered early on is because his fighters were able to do so much damage to us right off the bat. because they were able to survive a pretty ridiculous amount of firepower. And because, you know, we didn't have as much going for us as we really needed to. Now, I'm really squirrely about trying to show him this shield here, because I'm going to need that later. The problem is that really limits the angles of which I can engage, and I'm already, like, right on top of this border here. So, yeah, I'm watching it. That's why I've got the map up here. Because there's just not a whole heck of a lot of room to move. Now, he should be terrified of the edge of the map, but he's not. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wow, you're close to me. Is that going to set it off? I think the angle's good. Good. Good, good, good. No phaser capacitors yet. He did manage to hit that one. Should probably swing the shield reinforcement, though I don't really have any. I need to cut over directly in front of you. And then circle back. There we go. So any additional power will go into the shields. Are we charging photon torpedoes or what? Yeah, we are, just really, really slowly. Do we go evasive? Yeah, we go evasive. Still managed to hit me. We have a defense shift of 2. He still manages to hit me with a proximity photon torpedo. Well, that's actually working for me. I'm on board with that. So I can't fire missiles. I can't fire photon torpedoes because they're all technically guided weapons. But I need to get a distance of about 30 before I can come back in. Yeah, this run started much better. First of all, our photon torpedoes are actually touching him, which they were not last time. There, that's what we want to see. A whole bunch of misses. Should be dealing nearly as much damage to me as you have been. Got a turn, which is actually going to bring me close to him, which I really don't want to be. He's got an angle, and he's got speed, and that's the problem. I need to take some of that power away from him. Aha, you can't touch me. I need to take away his ability to move quickly, which is the primary. Would it be worth disabling one of the forward-firing heavies so you can charge the rear? The amount of damage I can deal with the forward is way more. Like, it kind of hurts me in terms of long-term firepower, but I can do this. Wait, I can fire them well erratically? Oh, I didn't know that. I was not paying attention when I did that. So that's why that happened. So now we're going to stay at range. So I can only charge 4 of them at a time, which is not great, but we are maneuvering erratically, which is taking up a pretty decent amount of power. So this is actually a good setup here. Alright, let's slow down a bit, because he's now doing 26, and that's fine. I'm going to keep the closure rate open, let the photon torpedoes recharge, and we're going to cut this, start the turn. Okay, good. Now you're turning away as well. That's a really interesting maneuver. I know your forward shield is badly hurt, but that's still an interesting maneuver. You have more time on target with the rear? Yeah, you do, but I need to cause enough damage to him to make him no longer want to get anywhere near me. Come on, 2 more. Oh no, that was all of them. Okay. Well, wait. Fine. Yeah, I don't care that you fired all that. If I can shut this off. Oh no, turn that on. Shut it off. I don't need it. Come on, AMD. Oh yeah. I forgot. I'm a heavy bombardment cruiser, not a XCA. So I can't just do that. Speaking of which, let's get out of here. So we need distance again, which means we need time. So we just set them to our rear. We dump a mine. Oh yeah, we can't dump mines while doing this. Can't fire missiles either. See, the problem is our rear shield is not in great shape right now, so I don't want to do too much on it. One of the photons for more ECM shields. Yeah, we're good. We are fine. When we start losing the rear shield, then we will not be fine. But for now, we're fine. And now he's up to speed of 30. That's the real problem here. The fact that he can just chase me all the way up to this speed. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. Let's get ready for a turn. And so we may have gone too far. Come on, turn it hard, turn it hard. You can do it. Oh, just within. Ah! That's pretty funny, actually. Alright, so we're going to have to pass relatively close to him. And he knows it. So, this ought to be fun. Photon torpedoes to normal mode. Show up a good shield. Wait for it. Wait for it. Within 5. Phasers. Aha! That was much better for us than for him. We got through the shield. He didn't. How did he turn to his rear? No point. We don't have enough weapons to follow up. So we get to pull out on this one, but I do need to set him to my other side. So back up to full speed. So we got through. We got through it. He did not. That's the key point there. So now, that's not terrible. I can get around to his stern again. Oh, are you going to show me that stern? Are you just going to straight up do that for me? Oh, wrong button. Oh, yeah, missiles, missiles, missiles. Draw them out. All of them. This will give us time to recharge all our weapon systems, which we could really use. Alright, rear shield is starting to get power back again. That's good. So we'll be able to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Look at these missiles just kind of waver back and forth. Good bit of range now? Yeah, but I want more. Because I wanted to do that. Alright, let's slow down. Slow way down. Send power for other things. Photon torpedoes, proximity mode, and deactivate the rapid maneuvering. That'll bring our bow on. Range of 30 is what we're striving for, I believe. Alright, so photon torpedo, proximity between 30 is 50%. Got him this time. We got a good angle here. I do like this. So proximity photon torpedoes. Here comes his. Here go mine. What? Alright, let's get back to erratic maneuvers. Ooh, he's... Are you? Yes, you are. Set erratic maneuvers, please. I need to push right through him. We need to go through him. It's the only way. We're just going to do right on that. He's trying to get something done, but we don't want to let him do anything. But seriously, why are so many of our photon torpedoes missing? We're having some really terrible luck. We're having worse than guardsman luck for some reason. Oh, that's a nice background. Yes, I'm admiring other things while I should be paying attention to this guy. And send him to my stern and burn hard. Drop a mine. Can't do the mine. Now we burn. Because now we build distance. I like optimistic Turek. Yeah, about that. Do you have a photon torpedo proximity? Send that. Oh, that hit. We hit him with an attack shift of 2. There's something really squirrely going on with our heavy photon torpedoes. I'm not sure what it is, but it's getting annoying. I may decide to just getting close to rip him apart, but I don't want to do that. It's because you've been playing Tau. Tau have just as bad accuracy as the Guard. Alright, so proximities. Shut this off. We're now relying on our electronics. And show me bow, show me bow. That's the bow. That was much better. That's the 50% we're supposed to be getting. Alright, so how much power do I got into ECM? 2? Stay at 1. Stay at 1 for now. That'll give me power for other more important things. And that'll allow me to charge all my photon torpedoes, which, by the way, that. Missed. Looking at attack shift of 1, so he's chasing. No, we're dropping. That's alright. Let him mess with that. I'm perfectly content to allow this to happen for a little while. Speaking of which, just to keep him on his toes a little bit. That way his gunners have to pay some attention. He's got a lot of firepower. There's no other way to put that. He's just got a lot of firepower. I thought this would be a cakewalk, but being constricted inside this box with him is really getting to me. Oh. It's like fighting him with a chain attached to our arms. I've had to do that in a while since D&D. Alright, give me your bow within a range, or are you going to force me to get right on in? You're going to force me to go right on in with you. I don't want to go right on in with you. I want to play at these ranges to mess with you. Okay, we're at a defense shift of 1. I'm not happy about that, so let's Let's take that away. Here's that firing photon. Both nailed me. Why can't I hit him then? Photon torpedoes, normal mode. We're going in for this one. Defense shift 0. Get me within. That's it. Just why? Why can't we hit anything? There we go. That hit. Mine. Oh, I'll take care of that. No problem. Where is my photon torpedo accuracy? Somebody get me in touch with my weapons officer. Somebody needs to shoot him. Because that is not enjoyable. It's insanely unlucky. Yeah, it's been consistently insanely unlucky, which has me concerned. Like, if it happens once, okay, that really sucks. But this has happened 3 times now. Ugh. Let's pull away. I need to build distance again, but I'd like to build distance while also charging weapons for once. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Is within the margin of error. 3 out of 7. Ugh, just... It's not the statistics. Statistically, I should be hitting 4 of them every time. I'm not. And the forward photon torpedoes especially are a major problem. Okay, I'm in a bad spot because he's got lead pursuit on me from here. Oh god. He's only doing 17. We are zipping along as fast as we can manage, and he is just keeping great range with us. And great accuracy with us, although he does have high accuracy at the moment. I'm kind of surprised that shield held. And that shield is gone. Give me around, give me around, give me around right now. Right bloody now. Phasers, normal mode, set to... Point defense! That was close. Stand astern. Normal officers are on shore leave. Well, they better get back here because they're second in command. They're really screwing it up for everybody. Everybody's going to return. They're not going to have a ship to get back to. Alright, photon torpedoes, normal mode. Coming within range. We're within the good range here. Tractor beam defense. Point defense active. 45 hit. Phasers for follow-up. No, nothing. We're through and we're doing damage now, but he's taken away all our shields too. Which is not a great place to be in. Okay. Get another recharge going on here. We've taken out one of his point defense systems. Got some shots on the hull. Not enough shots on the hull. And I need distance. Distance is key. I don't have it. Commanding range is what I... Whoa, God. Okay, he's through the armor.
Preparing warp engines.
He just has so much more power and firepower than we do. It's a significant problem at the moment. I need to get more shots on the hull. I need to get crippling shots on the hull. But I can't afford to slow down to play with him. Because when I do, well, he hits me quite badly. Bring this up to 4, please. Oh, now he's hitting the engine. He's not hitting me all that effectively, but that's good. Oh, but now he's picking up on me.
Evasive action.
Come on. Come on. Stop with this whatever insanity you're pulling off. His missile use is really good. Takes away all your phases when you get close. Yeah, that's half the use of drones. I mean, you can use them offensively, but he's using them defensively. And that's one of the better ways to use them. Defense of 2, range of 30. Seriously? It's not a losing battle yet, but it ain't good. Especially if he allows me around in that corner again. If I can take that corner, I can do quite a bit of damage to him. Oh, shoot. Pull through, pull through. There goes the shield. Oh, it was only the one shield, though, so that's good. That was the other shield.
High energy turn.
95% chance. If we fail this one, then screw it. What the hell? Stop maneuvering erratically. All weapons normal mode. I have photon torpedoes and I told you to go normal. 61 damage. I am clearly not as good of a commander as I thought I was. Oh, God. Nope, that's lost. God damn. I went into that one all cocky and shit, and that did not go the way I was thinking it was. That map's bloody tiny. I'm not sure what to do with that one. Let's try something. Let's try the slightly different way of doing this. Because I think this is a better ship. So, let's see if I can make this work with the type of cruiser that I want to fly. The maneuver it wasn't anything special, but I was trying to get something done quick. Alright, let's try this. So that's the reverse battle, see how easy it'll probably be? Watch, we'll reverse the battle and he will just curb stomp me. But no, we're going to try with the XCA this time. Because the XCA has better defenses and better power. Because instead of having an additional 2 heavy photon torpedoes with that same power rig, it has heavy phasor rays, which do additional damage to the hull. So let's rock that one. Okay, we started at 47. That's better than usual. Right, give me power. There we go, we have power. And now also we have a point defense system to handle his drones, which will be much, much helpful. We're immediately going to come in, start a scatter pack. Do we start a... No, that point defense system will never let a suicide shuttle on through. So I'm not thinking that. The AMDs and his missiles are... useful range, pretty good. It's like disruptor range almost. Do I have the X-type book somewhere around here? It's on the floor. Where did I put my Orion Pirates manual? Oh, somewhere around here. Oh, I'm using it as a mouse pad. Right here. Heavy phasor range. That's towards the back of the book. Is you... Yeah, he's catching up to me. Let's kick on the burners here. Let's try not to get caught by him. So I need the X-type table at the back. PPDs, X weapons, phaser X's, heavy photon, heavy disruptor, phaser A. At 10 to 15, it'll do a maximum of 6. So we might be able to work something with that. But that's not the point. Now the point is that now we have a lot more power for other things. We've lost our rear-firing photon torpedoes, sure, but we're nimble and lean. And photon torpedoes to proximity mode, get me within 30, and we're just gonna bomb them and get out of here. Alright, so power, electronic countermeasures go maximum. Ooh, he's also doing that, so we're gonna have to extend this a little bit. I don't know if that worked in time, but I think we avoided some of it. So evasive is off. So his attack shift is down to 1. If it drops down to 0, we can... Okay, we're going to go for it. So we've got the photon torpedoes in proximity mode. And we're going to see if we can't get something done here. We should probably combine in the heavy photons, or the heavy phasers. Ooh, do we? Do we? I think we do. I think we do. Yeah, it's crazy, but we're going to try. Because he doesn't have his photon torpedoes available right now. We have a defense shift, so... Crunch, evasives, and run. So he took out one of my shields with his fighters, and he damaged some of my others, but we did a really nice amount of damage here. Dump him. Oh, we can't dump a mine, but do that. Go for the mine. Now, it takes a little while for erratic maneuvers to come back on us. But it did take out all his missiles, so that was a much better engagement. Try some of those fancy maneuvers once we get some damage on them. Yeah, once we get some damage running. So fighters are convinced that they can do something. Of course it's crazy. We're not going to win unless we do something kind of out of the ordinary. So, evasives. just didn't have the power for it, apparently. I hate how evasive does not override all other systems. There, that should help, maybe. Phasers, overload, actually missiles. Phasers. There we go. Okay, so that's dead. Now I can deal with you. And the way I want to deal with you is... This might work. We're going to give it a shot. Yeah. Fire all you want. Oh, is the rat's not ready? Okay, so you're pulling away, so we can use this to grab some distance now. So we came in and we did a really nice job slamming 2 of his forward shields. So I'm actually reasonably happy with that. That's a lot of firepower. That kind of point defense is just fantastic. We can only be jealous of it. Did we go for it? I think we do.
Evasive action.
I want erratic maneuvers to be on. Because I want some distance going on here. I don't care if that's going to delay my photon torpedo firing times. That's okay. I just need the lack of accuracy on his part. Okay. So we've caught him in, and we've done a decent amount of damage to him already. And he's missing most of his proximity photon torpedoes, so that really works out. Now, one of the things that's really good now is because those forward shields are so badly damaged or gone, our proximities are useful. Like, we can now stick to hitting him. Rather than trying to play a super long, then just blasting away into his already up shields. So we have some options now. Feeling a lot more confident about this run. Should I be able to stack some of these? I don't want to have to do that, actually. Not going to have all my photon torpedoes available. That's okay. So proximity, wait for 30, blow through. That's the plan. And, well, he should have that kind of accuracy anyway, because he's firing into an attack ship with 2. And that was 1 of 3. Come on, I got another photon torpedo. This should be good zone. Heavy phaser and photon? Yep. That was good. Normal photon torpedoes. How close do I want to get to you? We do have a single point of... Oh, that's really good, actually. That's a forward shield in its entirety. Missiles. That's a lot more missiles. Any weapons at all, actually. Oh, that's not bad. That could have hurt. That could have hurt a lot more than it did. Marines. It's on speed time. I need to think. I need you to hit this. I need you to hit this. I need you to hit this. I need to do this. And I don't have any weapon systems available right now, I don't think. So I need repairs. Fix that. We got any? Okay. Now we pull off. Oh god. Let's try not to pull off too far. And he's through the bell timer, which is not good. And I need more power. More powered engines. Oh, that was such a good angle. Give me erratics. Alright, patch the engine, fix that. Yeah, they did get the photon. They got one of them. So if I can nail them all, then I'll be in a really nice position. Trouble is nailing them all. Shut off the erratics, because he can't get his photons on me just yet, but I will need those erratics soon again. Distance of 30? Distance of 30 is good. Okay, keep patching that engine. I'm down 5. Too greedy? What do you mean too greedy? You either go for it or you die. Like, that's the problem here. If we play at long range, he wins. We have the better long range punch, but the problem is we're locked inside this box. That is the thing that's killing us here. Like, you give me unlimited range, or at least a box of 150 by 150, I'll take him. I'll take him, no problem at all. But you keep me forced in tight with him that I can't build enough distance to actually run that, then you got to start being a bit more creative. The XCB isn't going to do it because the XCB has too many other power requirements. But the XCA, yeah, we get a little bit more maneuverability out of it. He's got a lot of them. He's got 10 or 8. Photon torpedoes, I'm good with 3. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh no, we were at a normal speed time.
Evasive action.
Oh no, cut the evasive. I need I need accuracy. Proximity. Line them up. No attack shift. Bring me 30. That's 30. Alright. Do I have a heavy phaser available? There we go. A little bit extra plinking damage. Missile. There we go, 12 damage. And now he's got to deal with that. He won't care, but he's got to deal with it. Doesn't he have like 40 spare parts? He does, but it's going to take him time to fix everything. That's the key. It takes time to repair your ship, as, you know, you can see. So I just need time. Time to whittle him down. So, Armor Marines set up for another run? They are. These photon torpedoes just have to die consistently. Only the forward ones. I don't care about the aft one. Photon torpedoes don't have anything available right now. Phasers on overload. I can pull on him. I knew I was going to be shot, but I had to give it a shot. Oh, that may have been a bit too greedy there. We came out of that one with no power. Are photons as long as ESGs? What? Are photons as long as... for repairs? No, they're not as bad. Fix. And we are maneuvering erratically, so we're good. And as much power as I can get to the engines. This doesn't need fixing, this doesn't need fixing, but this needs fixing. This needs fixing, this needs fixing, and this needs fixing. Yeah, I was expecting it. I thought I could cut that angle a little bit tighter, and I didn't. So we're going to have to play a little bit of a repair game here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull it off. It's going to be rough. Although he also took quite a heavy pounding. So I'm kind of counting on that. Except here it comes. Whew. Spider ship is still in one piece. He wins the close attrition battle? Yeah, he also wins the long-range attrition battle. Like, the battle we need is a battle of literally a box of 100 by 100. Without it, we're stuck. I mean, what else can we do? We can't just continue to try and plink away with heavy photon torpedoes. We don't have the power for it. So, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do to place ourselves in a commanding position. So we play the risk game a bit. We get in close, we knock out his entire forward shields. And we just so many mounts and so many spare parts. Yeah, that's fine though. The point is it takes away some of his firepower. So we're steadily working on it. And his power is, and he's doing only 12. So we clearly hit something good. Now he also clearly hit something good on us, but I can fake it a little bit better than he can. Gonna fake it till we make it. Oh, this can go down. Not super important. Give me a map. So his forward shields are all gone. And that's more important because he's not going to make use of evasive maneuvers. So now, every time we get an opportunity, we can nail him with heavy photon torpedoes. And that's powerful. And his entire forward arc is open to us. So yeah, we got mauled in that exchange, but we also got a lot out of it. So the question is, can I turn that into something that is potentially a winning hand? I don't know. It's going to be an interesting fight from this point. Might be able to recover nicely with his defense shift for a little while. Once he starts getting in close, which he's trying to do, I don't have the room to move. Like, he's pushing me into a corner. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to cut back towards him, which puts him in closer range brackets, which makes him more accurate. So I only have a little bit of time. I'm not allowed to work with it. Maybe some effective mine use is key? He doesn't care. Once you open and stream the... Oh, you mean the transporter mines? I'm not sure I have enough. I don't think I have enough transporters anymore. Oh, I've got 3. But now if I can just keep baiting him for a while longer, I can do something about it. But I need my heavy photon torpedoes back. Finally hit. That didn't. That's good. Oh, not that one. Where's my heavy photon torpedo? I've got a damaged one. Got 2 damaged ones. Shit. back set
Core.
up. I got a shield. Manipulate him with mines? Not really, because the range we want to play it is so long. And he doesn't care. Again, he doesn't. Once your shields are down, you may as well. Yeah, we're gonna work a little bit on him, but we're in a really bad spot. Is that off? That's off. Okay. Photon torpedo proximity. There we go. Cut right through. Not knife through butter. Can I get this back? Nope, not yet. I think it's a once per turn kind of deal. Come on, I need it back soon. Come on. And at some point it's gonna turn back on and we're gonna need it. I'm gonna start just plinking away with my phasers. There we go. Alright, we're back to our defense. So we did a couple of good hits on him. We're through his forward shield. I mean, that's done. His forward shields are down. So we can also one idea might be to try and nail his AMD. Because if we hit that hard enough, we open up our scatter packs. I mean, we don't have a shuttle bay anymore, but we're trying to puzzle out how to make this work. Because we have an interesting weapons advantage. We do. I mean, our weapons are better. But he has a lot of armor. He's trying to pull his bow away. That's good. I'm a fan of that. Do that again. Mine downrange can sometimes get them to dodging a little straight course by a few kilometers. I tried that. I've done that a couple of times. That's what I was waiting for. Alright, that's exactly what I was waiting for. Normal photon torpedoes. Line them up. Forward shields. RR reinforcement, please. And give me any additional of this that you've got. Alright. So I don't want to hit this rear shield, and he knows it. Because the rear shield exists. So I'm going to slow down. And if you let me, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to plow you. Parts, yeah, I know. We're low on parts, but that's okay. Because I think my forward shield has a lot of power in it. Yes, I may be able to just bomb you out. Okay, 3.5 points of energy in the forward shield. Let's get some power. Let's get some evasion. So now he has no forward shields. Well, super weak forward shields and a weakened rear shield. And we now have... Now we can pull away and rebuild on this. I really don't want to spend any more spare parts on repairing power. So we're working in pretty good. This guy even has rear firing for it. Well, it's a battleship. What do you expect? This thing is designed to wipe out any other battleship. Now, on the flip side, if we had pulled a King Condor in this fight, he's dead. There's just no combat there. He loses. Yeah, and his continuous laser blink, which is why the evasive maneuvers are so critical here. So once I get my photon torpedoes back, I can get back on top of them. See, I'm going to slow down a bit. I don't need this kind of speed right now. What I need are photon torpedoes. Oh god. Still got the shield. Just... He has enough firepower to overcome that. It's more a little terrifying. Don't have many options. Give me that. What? It so infuriates me that we have such a high defense and we're still finding openings. Photon torpedoes, cut the evasive, proximity mode. Okay, rear shield's down. Anything you got? Do I have a forward shield? I do have a forward shield. Holy crap. It's like, I have a forward shield? What? Power. Hi, there's no additional shielding power. I need additional shield power. Photon torpedoes, more? Come on. Shield power of some description, please. Too late, maybe? I don't know. I still have photon torpedoes and I still have power. Some power, not a lot. I'm down by 18, but I'm also down most of my phasers at this point. Jesus Christ! Ugh. All them phasers. Scrappy? No, this fight is getting it's a knockdown, drag-out brawl, and I'm not happy about it. It's this box. This box is tiny. I hate it so much.
Evasive action.
We don't even have enough power to keep the engine running at this point. I can't fight him in this box. I can't. He does have a lot of stuff. Does anybody know if there's a larger map? Larger map I can take him, but not here. Like, this is nightmarish. You're giving me all these... everything that I want in a starship, and then you say, oh, but by the way, you have to be bound to the hip with him. Because if I can build distance, I can make something happen out of that. The flip side of this battle is ridiculous. I mean, we'll do this one real quick, but I think I'm done a little bit from doing this particular Federation fight. I don't remember the map being so small. Neither do I. I don't ever recall this map being so tiny. But apparently it is. So we'll give him maximum everything. It's fun to watch me just frustratingly fly around him and do nothing to him. I don't know what the solution is, though. It's an interesting puzzle, I suppose, but it's a hard puzzle. It's a very hard puzzle. Because, like, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to crush him. But for some reason, I just don't have the room to make use of the things that I need to use. So I can drag his fighters out, fine. But I don't have enough room to constantly pull away from his effective range. And that's a pretty big problem, actually. Definitely got some good... yeah, we got some good shots on him, but we didn't get enough. I mean, that's the... at the end of the day, that's the big thing. That's a problem. We can hit him all we want a few times, but if we're not hitting him enough times, then it didn't matter. So... oh, it's 881. Wow. I thought we had a BPV advantage, but apparently not. Hi, I've come for you. It's time to die, hopefully. Look at this! I have enough power to actually charge and move. No, maybe not. Yeah, I can actually maintain a speed of 11 and charge all forward weapon systems. How do you have phasers? Oh, I suppose, yeah, you do. Let's get that forward shield fully charged, or phasers, set them to overload. 2 is photon torpedoes? 2 is missile racks and photon torpedoes. I'm not quite happy with that one. Set this to 3. Photon torpedoes, just so many of them. And they are distributed mounts, as somebody pointed out, and that's a really good thing. I think it's about defense. I always wondered what's more effective at different ranges. Well, let's force him to attempt a Wild Weasel. If he already has one. I don't know if he does. And I'm going to deploy this into defend me mode. This should go quite differently. I anticipated to do so, yes. In fact, I anticipated so much I'm going to do this. Yeah, you do that all you want, but you weren't even able to cut through my defenses. Hello. Why did that thing not grab on? Oh, because we're just outside of range for it. All weapons, just... you got him. Hi. You can't even Wild Weasel anymore. A minute and 40 seconds. Yeah. Is it better to run ECM at mid to long range, or is it better to use powerful shields? It's really a combination. The thing is that ECM means that damage doesn't hit you. But shields means that the damage that does hit you isn't permanent. So they're both incredibly useful. So... would that change depending on what ship you were fighting? To a certain extent. Well, that was a little bit enjoyable, yes. I won't lie there. Let's try this. I don't know if this would work. I really don't, but I want to see what happens. If it doesn't work quickly, then it won't work at all, but... I would be fascinated to know. Yeah, it just has so much power. It can charge all of that and still move at a speed of 11. Like, that is a behemoth. There's no denying that. Reduce the damage to a point that minimal shields can shrug that permanently. I think you're going to win this one. I don't know. It could go badly. First of all, he does have Wild Weasels, which will stop that entirely. So I need to hit him at a point where he can't Wild Weasel everything. That's not going to be easy. Because if he does, then, well, he's going to have 6 of those. Actually, I think I want to drop down to mid-drones. I think I have to. He does maintain a very high speed, though. But I think medium drones might be better. Because you can stack mediums. So missiles, I want them on medium. Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah, now he's at a range of 74. Is the map still tiny? So the map is still tiny, we just started in opposite corners for once. So I can maintain a speed of not great. Okay, let's slow down the speed of time just so I can get my missiles all set up. 1 needs to be phasers, 2 is missile rack V, 3 needs to be additional missile racks, and 4 will be disruptors. Tractor me into a minefield that you put down. We'll see. Alright, so MIRVs are up. Piece of speed. I don't have a lot of MIRVs, but I have some. So, the plan. The plan is to force him to not defend. So, MIRVs. Alright, let's get up to speed now. I need to be about 24. Forward shield reinforcement. Just the forward one, please. That's all I'm going to need for now. And C's, open up. And I need electronic countermeasures on 2. This guy's going down? I don't know. I really don't know about that. He's got a lot of point defense. Come on, MIRVs. Missile lost due to control limit. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, we pull off now. Incoming fire. Defense shift of 1 has managed to protect us. He's got a defense shift of 2. We're doing a speed of 23. I'd like to be 24, but that's okay. Now, are you going to defend against this, or are you going to freak? Point defense engaged, but that's a crash stop right there. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. MIRVs. That's going to freak out the fighters. Oh no, that was not MIRVs. MIRVs are 2. Okay, so the fighters have no weapons right now. Let's see if we can do something about this. Phasers will be set to permanent defense. That way they will protect me. Look at all that defense right there. And we've gone through. Add in a couple of C-Racks. So we've got through his point defense mostly. I thought for a second we did, but no, they just got too close. Hi, I'm behind you. Disruptors, engage. It's a defensive 2, yeah, I'll grant you that, but, oh, how cute. Watch this. Whoops, wrong button. Sometimes I hit that button, I'm not sure why. Hi, eat that. Oh, this is the best possible engagement for him now at this point. Because it's a stern chase. But he's out of ammo on the AMD. He's got to reload it. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was very, very good. And there's his Wild Weasel. Okay. MIRVs, get ready for this follow-up. Hawks are coming in. Phasers. Start hurting these Hawks. Target you. MIRVs. Missiles lost to control limit. Phasers. Protect those MIRVs. And then 3 for the backup. Phasers. Come on, more phasers. Just kill him before he gets home. Disruptors? No, no. Look at all of the ones he is just shooting down. We are not actually getting a whole heck of a lot through at the moment. Holy shit! I'm trying to burn his AMD dry. There we go. Jeez. Oh, that's his, that's another Wild Weasel. He's up to what, 3? We're going to take this opportunity to pull around, because I want to be in front of him when I'm unleashing these swarms. Okay, he's starting to increase power, so let's get the Mervs out in him. Get ready to follow that up with all the rest. So he is coming for him, which reduces his engagement time. Alright, so... do you have enough reloads? Yeah, I'm really concerned about it. I've only got 12 reloads left on my Mervs, so that's 4 more shots. And then we're out. Getting through the forward shield again. Come on, hit him with the... oh, we're hitting them with the big ones now. So we're punching through. We are getting through. Mervs again. He's got more missiles heading my way. Get ready for the follow-up. And his Gatling phasers took care of most of that. Phasers to normal mode. Point defense is really getting involved there. Look at all. That's 36 missiles there. Just keep that in mind. Each one of those, each time I fire these massive Merv volleys, he's throwing 36 missiles at him. Oh, with the big ones are going to get through, it looks like. Yes, punching through his stern shields. Now we're getting power down. Now we're getting somewhere. Mervs again. What type are these missiles? These are, they're 4Ms. So we're rocking medium speed drones because I wanted to be able to stack them just in case. Oh, the fighters are going to probably rip most of these apart. No, the fighters ignore them. They go for these ones. That's a better plan. But they didn't. Oh boy. That was it. That was good. I'm quite happy with how that one turned out. So, Marak, heavy bombardment cruiser, can knock him down. So the Federation BBX can just... he can deal with a lot of missiles, but he can't deal with all of them. Drones are okay. Yeah, just okay. Drones are... they're all right. As long as you bring 40-something of them. Jeez. That was rough. Now do the fence. Alright, alright. So, swap back. I need to go back to Federation. And a battleship. Battleship's easy to get to, but it's hard to kit out the battleship. It just takes a while to press all the buttons. Because you can't just click and hold, you have to just keep clicking. Now these ones I am going to keep on fast types. So, fighter I want as a Vulture 3. Selenius. Actually, no, I should probably pick a more point defense oriented fighter, but that's cheating. And you can block out the sun with those. How about the Hydrant XCB? I'll give it a shot in just a second. We're gonna do the reverse first, and then we'll switch over to the Hydrant XCB. So let's see what the reverse setup of this is. Alright, so turn basic off. I want a Marak ship. I see Marak, select. XCB, done. Space dock. Should I set him with... yeah, we used medium missiles, so he has to use medium missiles too. Them's the rules. So, type 4 mediums. All the Marines. That is Hellbores, but I don't know if the ship has the power to keep them powered. Maybe not. I'd like to see Lyrans versus Romulans sometime. Sure, we can do that. Come up with a ship class you want to see. Alright, let's see what happens when we invert this fight. Oh, we got the close spawn. I'm not sure if that's good for us or bad for us. Shields up. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're maximum 12, actually, while charging all things. Alright, forward shield to a full reinforcement. We're not going to bother with electronic countermeasures. Instead, we are going to go phaser set to point defense. We're going to need it. Oh, weird. It doesn't have the power, but I could see that. Or maybe it can't move while charging. Probably not. Let's be honest. Photon torpedoes to normal mode. Let's make this ugly for him. Let's make this very ugly for him. Missiles, engage. Now, one thing I could have done is set type 1s and use these missiles as point defense missiles. So that would be kind of amusing, but I don't think there would be much of a point. Are you going to emergency stop this? Because you don't have much in terms of point defense. No, he's just going to take it. Like a baller. Alright, here it comes, folks. Let's weather the storm. Come on! Oh, yeah! Come on, get it. Get in range, get in range, get in range. Come on, I need to get in range. 7, 6, 5, 4. There we are. All weapons, engage. You're mine. I got you, you're dead. 1 minute and 31 seconds. Oh, this Federation battleship. It's so good. It won't be good against plasma races, but against the non-plasmas, oh, you got firepower. You got firepower at your disposal. Rex didn't know what the missile was from the front. Rex don't know what a missile was from the front side. What? Oh, yeah. Alright, so what was the next one? Let me scroll back to see if I can see it. Oh, yeah, it was the Federation battleship versus the Hydran XCB. Romulans, Lyrans, Hydran. 9 Hellbores, 2 Phaser Gs, 2 Phaser G2s, and 6 Phaser Xs. So a long-range skirmisher. Great, another long-range skirmisher. What kind of killer bees should we get? Those ones are 6. Those ones were 7. Is there an 8 cost one? Looks like it's Wasp 3s. I remember saying Yeah, if I can get the range, Brandon, seriously. You give me an open map, I will take on any Federation ship with an XCB, or really an XCA, but everyone wants the XCBs instead. Yeah, you give me range to work with, you give me an open space to fight him, yeah, I'll take him down, but you put me in a box and you chain my wrist to his, I can't do anything about it. It's like, great, I'm going to fight you in the best possible matchup you can get, where you are on top of me the whole way through. Nuh-uh. I will still take on any of these battleships with an XCA and destroy it. But you gotta give me range. Alright, so this one's the Mars. Oh, cool. So we're getting an actual cannon battleship, which we're gonna try and destroy. Again, my vultures. Vultures are so cool. What needs to happen at some point is we need to see if we can get more fighter models in the game. I don't know if it's possible, but... Try the Hydrogen XCF, it has 8 G2s. We'll try it next. We can just try all the things. That's the fun thing about skirmish. You get bored of one thing, you switch over to the next. Alright, so... Set him up. Ready again. All hands, battle stations. How much power do I got? Not terrible, actually. Got a little bit more. A little bit more. Give me shields, so I know. That's my limit. Ooh, very nice. Look at that. Look at that speed. Alrighty, so let's set things up. So 1 is phasers, 2 is 9 Hellbores, and 3 is... looks like everything. So we are capable of doing quite a clip while we are all set up. So let's set up an aft shield reinforcement. First, let's also set up a call for maximum ECM. Seriously, look at the speed. We're doing 22 and not even trying. Hellbores are going to need a little bit longer to charge, and then we'll come around. We also need to remember that Hellbores are resistant to electronic countermeasures, so they will hit more often, hopefully. And as long as I'm here, let's quickly grab the pamphlet. Let's see. Phaser, plasma, Hellbore. Hellbore table, normal. We need to be 15 for a 58% chance accuracy at 10 damage. So we gotta close. We gotta get really close, actually. What's the next one down? Hellbore was 16 to 22 is 42. I think we try that. I think we try that more safe. And before all Hellbores miss? Yeah. Yeah, probably. So Hellbores, we're at a good clip. We're at a defense shift of 1. Alrighty. So I'm going to slow down a bit. Just give myself a little bit more protection. Here it comes. A couple of hits. And he did get through. Show me 22, was it? That's good enough. 2 hits. Alright, kick up the speed. We're gone. And drop a mine, as we're going to hide behind it. So it'll hit twice. Not great, but you know what? It'll always go for his weakest shield, so it doesn't matter what he reinforced. Oh, I forgot. How many was that? How many Hellbores are on this mount? That's 4 Hellbores shoot backwards. Are you kidding me? Oh, the G2s are phaser ones that can fire 4 times. Oh, that's very nice. Love you so much. So they can do 36 damage a mount. From what range? So they're a phaser 1, so they can do up to 10 damage at point blank range. So each mount will do per pip on it will deal 40 damage. So if you have how many? I can barely see this icon. It's actually really hard to read. And you missed me. I have a lot of half-firing Hellbores, so I don't really care about what you're going to try. I may just let you slip into range, so I just continue to plink at you with the 4 Hellbores I have to shoot backwards. Because I assume I have a lot of power available to me. Not 2 points of power. Okay, that's all right. We're still charging the half Hellbores. We do need to get close enough, though. I need to be within a range of 22. Tempted. Remember, yeah, I know. I don't want to make sure these vultures are dead before I deploy mine. So that's my main concern. Okay, so we did some damage to him. Not a whole heck of a lot, honestly. Oh, you missed. You mostly missed. And now you're going to die. Okay, you hit some more there. Do I have to fire a Hellbore into you? I'll do it. Don't think I won't, but prefer not to. So down. Pull the turn a bit in. We've been at the range of 3. Okay, we got him. Alright, kick up the speed. We gotta go. Hellbores? No, not favorite name. Although 15 is ideal. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Come on, give me good angle. Good angle. Good angles. And now we pull away. Maneuvering erratically to pull away. See, that was my plan. We've dealt with his fighters. Alright, new plan. Fighters, harass mode only. If you get anywhere near him, I'm going to court-martial somebody. And go. Oh yeah, we can't deploy fighters while maneuvering erratically. No. Just give us an opportunity to recover our systems a bit. And then we'll stop maneuvering erratically and deploy our fighters. So we've dealt with his. Once the capacitor is fully charged, we're good. I've got 2 points of power in the ECM right now. I've got 6 points of power in my... Oh, wow. I'm traveling at a speed of 31. I'm maneuvering erratically, which means I'm spending 37 points on... I'm spending more than 31, but 31 points of power for normal, plus the 6 for erratic maneuvering. So 37 points I'm moving, 22.5 points of energy to charge all of my Hellbores, and I still have 2 points of power remaining. Somebody knows how to build an X-type heavy cruiser. Got the major upper hand here, it seems. Oh, absolutely. It's because I have power. I can do anything. I can do absolutely anything I want. It's amazing. It's such a great feeling. Oh, you can blink off all you want. Stop maneuvering erratically. It's time to move in. And fighter to harass mode. Get on target. And... Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. 16, 15, 15 there. That nailed that. They're all hitting the front, apparently. And the aft. Why are they hitting the front? They should go after his weakest shield. Alright, I think that's all they can shoot, right? Alright, time to come home, guys.
Returning now.
Time to get back here right now. See if I can pull in and save him. Or we may have just wasted all of them. Oh, there's one guy left. He's all that remains. We're coming. Defensive phasers? Defensive phasers.
Set to point defense.
Come on, break hard in and land on the tray. Big damn heroes? Not really. He's dead. He is very much dead. Hi. Pulling on through. Pulling on through. Let's get out of here. We're too close. We are much too close.
Evasive action.
Evasive action. Okay, so we came in. We did a little bit of damage. Now we pull away. Because the main reason I'm pulling away right now is that. That was why. Alrighty, let's build some distance again. Chasing his missiles down. We lost the fighters, which is kind of sad. We're hydrants, so ooh, we probably gonna have to pass in nice and close to him again, which is not ideal. Base of action off. We're gonna pass on in. Looks like the starboard forward shield. Yep, ripped the little hydrant fighter guy. Yeah, he tried. He was a hero to his people. And give me that shield. Give me that shield again. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's everything I wanted. Because we are close using these hellbores. Up, half hellbores are not quite ready to go. So we'll build some distance. And any phasers that want to get involved at this point, I will not stop you. Slow down. Slow down a little bit. Slow down so we can charge these hellbores. So you have a hole in the shield, which puts us in a great position. Imagine if we had 54 power instead. Yeah, that'd be terrible. That missed. Missed a lot. So he's having a bad day. Hydrogens have good high energy turn. 116. Yeah, all the X-7 cruisers do. Ha, missed me. This is so much easier than the Federation one. Because this ship just has power for days. Like, why can the Federation not have a 66 power stat? It makes you wonder. Are the Federation really that good? Answer at 11. Wonder if you had high energy turn into the fighters? Nah, wouldn't have happened. Because, I wouldn't have been able to cut the angle close enough in time. Oh, that looked like it hurt a lot. Are you going to bother with a mine, or are you going to plow it? So apparently Hellbores do deal damage to all the shields, because I have not shot at most of these shields, and they've all taken damage. So the Hellbores do act exactly as the Starfleet Battles version. I thought they only focused on a single shield. Most of your shots hit his starboard forward. Have a look at his shield efficiency at the end. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. We can take a look at the actual stats instead of just breezing through them. You don't have a shield there. Haha, more damage. Hellbores in general are a wonderful, wonderful weapon system. Because the ability to ignore damage, or ignore defenses, is so fun. I should probably speed up. He's starting to catch up to me. That's getting a little bit scary. He is still a battleship at the end of the day. Let's not forget that. They deal like 1/6 all damage to all shields not targeted, and the rest are the lowest, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So, look at that. That did 5 damage from this range. G2s, man. G2s. So come back around. I think we only have, what, 1 Hellbore ray? Oh no, we might have them all. So, it'll average 16. Let's get closer. Average is 27 now. And it did 19. So I'm going to call that a big liar. Blink away as best as we can. This guy's getting mopped up. He's still dangerous. Despite all the damage we've done to him, he is still a dangerous thing. Like, the Federation heavy cruiser, we had to get in close because we just couldn't do anything past his current shields. But with this, we just have so much power that we can do everything we want. We can charge every weapon we want while having defenses, while having high speed. Like, it's amazing what this ship does in comparison to the XCA. So I'm enjoying this. But yeah, if we let him get close, though, he's still going to break us. I mean, that's a lot of firepower. There's a reason why every time we've picked the Federation battleship, we crush them literally in less than 2 minutes. And most of that is just getting to him. So let's not be too cocky about it. Some cocky, yes, but not too cocky. Because I think he still has armor. We've taken out most of his forward phasers, which is nice. And now we can start getting in on his normal sides. His forward shield's almost gone. There we go, that's a shield down. Now he's having problems. He still has a lot of phasers, let's not forget that. Still has a very powerful Gatling phaser mount, which is still active. He is starting to lose weapon systems. Speed up. Plow the mine. May as well. What else am I going to use it for? And we'll use our own mine. There we go. And come back into him. Hellbore's ready? Not quite yet. Oh, that was the wrong button. Okay, I've got you, mostly mine. Oh, see? See? Don't ever think that he's completely out of it. All it takes is one of those. And again, drop a little mine. Hellbores. All the officers on the DDX are phoning the loved ones saying goodbye. Ah, we'll pick him up. This is a skirmish between two allies. He's having a bad day, though. Oh, he's still accelerating. Look at that. All this damage to him. And he's still accelerating. Just, he's got some power there. We haven't completely defanged him. He's still a threat. It's important to remember that. Slow down a bit, so you have more power for other things. God, this one's rough. Rough on him for once. Not us. We're doing a great job. We have not a care in the world. Although, again, he still can break this ship, and he can do it quite handily. That Gatling 3 mount is still mostly intact, so we can't get within a range of 3 to use our own Gatlings. So we're just going to hang right here, nail him a little bit more. And... Oh, he finally got through. He finally got through. So 9 and increasing, but we took out his Gatling mount, so we don't have to worry so much about getting in tight. Let's send a probe, find out exactly what we're dealing with. Still mounting most of his missiles. So we can't just waltz in there still. That was 30 damage, though. So, how are you doing, buddy? Your ship looks amazing. It's a pretty good ship. Definitely is. Are you going to fire your missiles? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Saw that coming. You thought that you had me in a bind, didn't you? Did we capture him? What do you think, guys? Should we keep him intact? Actually, where's my... There it is. Yep, his missile's about to come online. Let's pull some distance now. Josh says yeah. Josh is a kind-hearted soul. Or maybe he's saying yes, the Hydra ship looks amazing. Either way. How many Marines has he got left? He's still got 30 Marines. Take him as a trophy. Okay. Alright, have power phasers. Shut down all his systems, please. And tell us... He still has a missile launcher. Oh no, he might be out of ammo. Let's go all the way to a nice little parking orbit at this point. Hi. How's it going? That was not nice. I'm here to be nice to you, and you fire missiles in my face. I wonder. Okay. I was gonna test out to see if I could hellbore his missiles. We're gonna go this and this. That way I can test out that next time. And Marines, how many you got? 23. Increase the speed time. Destroy him with an attack probe. Oh, slow down. For science. I'm fairly certain this works, but I want to check it. It does not, in fact, work. That's kind of sad. Alright, keep blasting away. Just take out his systems. 19. Point defense.
Point defense.
Destroy him with an attack probe. So we really want to do that, huh? Alright, we'll start setting up the attack probes. Yeah, I know we're still halved. We're trying to knock him down in weapon systems. So I can't fire my big heavy cannons at him. It only lets me fire phasers. Yeah, no. Oh, that's why we couldn't shoot down the missile. Alright, well, try that again. Point defense off. Keep blasting him. Yeah, I get some missiles. Yeah, I gotcha. So, he should be firing any moment now, but I would like to kill his Marines. Or lay mines at him, then explode them with our own ship. That would just be mean. So here come his missiles. Oh, nope, he can't fire missiles anymore. He pulled within a range of 0. Oh, well, we shall never know. Alright, science officer, you're still not ready? Okay. Full speed down. Okay, science officer is ready, so we'll slow down. Didn't kill him. You can't do that. You can't push somebody into their own missiles, believe me, I've tried. Marines, how's he doing? 8 of them left. He still has power. We've destroyed every single system on his ship. He still has power. To move, to fight, and to put in power into that shield. These battleships are just crazy. We're not full. There we go. 3, 2, Marines. We could, but we've already kind of blown him up. Like we'll see if the Marines can take the ship before the suicide shuttle can get fired at them. So we'll go over to fire full damage. Just let the Phaser 3 shuttles kill him. Too late. Marines got it. Oh. So much power on this ship. Just didn't even matter. Launch a shuttle. Alrighty, so that's... Oh, crap, I meant to take a look at that. If someone wants to check back in the stream to see how that worked, actually, I'm going to pause my stream. So I've paused the view of my own stream so I can look at the information on the stream. And total damage saved on enemy units was 1,470, I think that was. And total something damage caused on enemy units is like 1,842. So, yeah, that was quite the heavy hit. Put your own shuttle near him, shoot him to see if he gets splat. Yeah. Alright, so, let's see, the next one was you guys... I really don't want to do a fast cruiser. Shields were smashed down good at the end. Alright, so what's... the next one is gotta be the reverse. So, over to... I think we'll do one more skirmish. Well, skirmish pair after this. So, you guys should decide now and make it a good one. Make it something interesting and powerful and fun. If at all possible. Because, yeah, we've been streaming for a little, well, for longer than I normally do during the day. So, give me vultures. Vulture 3. Lyran versus Romulans. Alright, which ones? Do pirates have XCAs? I'm not sure. I know they have X-type destroyers. I don't know about XCAs. I can check. But first, I need to finish kitting up an entire battleship for like the 4th time. ESG versus Cloak? Well, I know for a fact the ESG will hit him. The ESG does not care about range. The ESG will just damage you. So, for sure it will work. Of course I went back. Hydron. Why wouldn't I go by Hydron? While staring right at it. That just tells you how at my wit's end I am. Space dock. We said Hornets. Killer bees, no thank you. Hornet 3s. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Although I anticipate the AI will do the dumb thing and try and allow me in close. Monarch versus Monarch. Hydrants versus ISC for the last one. That would be an interesting one. Will it flash him for disruptors too? Yeah. Yeah, he'll take damage, he'll be exposed, and you can hit him. Battle stations, let's get going. Already? Really? Really? Just immediately already causing damage to us. Alright, let's get up to our combat speed of 12, which is still hilarious to me. Forward, reinforce. I want him in my grasp. He does not get away. Electronic countermeasures, we'll do something like this. And we have incoming fighters, which I shall deploy my fighters to engage just as soon as I can. So set the vultures. Vultures, intercept, even though you're technically fighter bombers. But good enough. You should be able to take him. I know he's Hydran fighters, but you've got him, right? You've totally got him under control. How about 3 Klingon cavorts against a Fed XCA? Cavort being... is not in this game. Cavort's the big bird of prey, right? I'm fairly certain cavorts are not in this game. So the fighters are going to overrun them and die. But that's fine. They weren't needed to survive. Hi. I haven't even gotten my photon torpedoes on you yet. Okay, I got my photon torpedoes on you yet. Did I destroy your tractor? I did not destroy your tractor beam. So let's try and destroy your... Give him the grip again. Oh, I didn't even overload the phasers. What a mistake. He's going to survive past 2 minutes. Because I didn't overload my phasers. The Katinga is in this game, yes. A decent frigate versus high-end light cruiser. What's a decent frigate? And what's a high-end light cruiser? These are the questions I must know. There we go. Now we're hitting him for some damage. 149. So no, he did not survive. Yeah, with the unstoppable wings, yeah, cavorts aren't in this game. But the Katinga is. So we can take a Katinga. So what do you say, guys? Monarch versus Monarch, or... So we've got Lyran versus Romulan, Monarch versus Monarch, or Katingas versus Federation XCA. So let's hear that now, and I will get a good idea from when I see this done bit press. And I want to know which of those 3 will be our final pair. Let me know as soonest. So now you guys have heard it, and I can see that because I know how far behind the stream is. A 3 Hydran phaser both strike force versus Federation XA, that's not what we're voting for anymore. The 3 are for either the Lyrans versus the Romulans, 3 Katingas versus a Federation X-type cruiser, or Monarch versus Monarch. So let me know what you guys think. I know there's at least 4 of you who are talking, so I expect votes from each of you. Because that way we shall decide the final pair. Whoops, wrong button. That's not exactly fair now, is it? We got 1 for Katinga. Jean needs to describe something. Maverin, of course, wants Monarch versus Monarch. So you've all voted for yourselves. Which means somebody needs to break this tie. Oh, we only just went to red alert. Whoops. We were trying to be nice. Come on, Jean. Jean, you get to decide. It's all up to you. Everybody is expecting you. Alright, so. We have... Brandon says the Katingas. Maverin says Monarchs. Jean says Katingas. Lyrans vs. Rom has 1. And Monarch versus Monarch. We can do that next time. Remember? Alright, so now it's down to a phase of 2. Alright, so we got 2 votes for the Katingas and 2 votes for the Monarch. Is that this what I'm seeing now? Okay, so it's going to be Katingas. So we're going to do the Mighty Hood. I mean, we could literally do the Mighty Hood mission. Do you guys want to do the Mighty Hood mission or 3 Katingas versus an XCA? And see if the Hood could have won. Decide quickly while I set up an XCA. Because it will take some... It's also possible, secret option, a Romulan Mauler only strike force against a Klingon D7. I don't think that's very fair. See, a Mighty Hood is 3D7s versus a CAR, I think? Alright, so the XCA? Alrighty. So we're going to have to find the Katingas in the massive list of Klingon heavy cruisers. Seriously, the Klingons have more heavy cruisers than probably every other race in this game. Alright, switch here. No longer Hydrons. Oh, why can I not change race? Advanced off. Oh, why can I not change anything on the... Oh, because I'm on a Mighty Hood, duh. So let's go this. Cycle this back around to Klingons. Alright, let's see if we can find a Katinga. If you see a Katinga, shout. Because it's all just kind of blurs together. They've got maulers and scout carriers and command carrier, drone carrier, survey, battlecruiser, command battlecruiser, a diplomatic battlecruiser, because that's a thing. Wait, was that it? Did I pass it? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, a Katinga or a Katinga X? That's the real question. It won't help. Honestly, it won't help. Because there's just so many of them. Also because I'm clicking too fast for that. I'm looking for the parentheses to pop up. Carrier, battlecruiser, command battlecruiser, survey cruiser, battlecruiser, command battlecruiser, diplomatic cruiser again. There it was. It's after the diplomatic cruiser. I don't even know what it is, but it sounds fun. The Katinga is the Klingon D7 from the movies. That's basically it. Except some fans got a little bit annoyed. I was packing photon torpedoes and disruptors, maybe? We'll take a look at it for the last one that we select. D7, drone, survey, battle, command, diplo, Katinga. So it's got 5 photon torpedoes, 2 missile rack Bs, 8 phaser Xs, and 2 AMDBs. So that's pretty decent, not gonna lie. Missiles, let's get the missiles up to maximum as we do. And miscellaneous, do I really need to get everybody fully kitted out? Will you guys be satisfied if I don't kit out everybody? I don't think you will. I think you're all completionists. Yes, it's packing 5 photon torpedoes. Which is not a terrible armament. We only have 6. Did you ever use a Katinga in the campaign? No, I did not. I was pretty enamored, I believe, with the C7. C7 battlecruisers were awesome. I did use a couple of D7s, though, but never the Katinga. Think it's going to be an easy win for the Klingons, do you? Well, inside that tiny box, maybe. In the real world, though, you're not forced to be at point-blank range with your enemies. Red alert, let's go! Oh, how nice. That's very pretty, actually. Well, now, oh, slow down, speed up. Let's not be crazy. Alright, so, first step is first. Let's set up our point defense systems and our shielding. So, basically, we're running the Mighty Hood, except with advanced weapon systems. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. So let's see if we can't stop them. Klingons get this big box or small? Surely. I don't know about that. Let's see about it. Let's find out exactly how bad we're about to hit. I'm going through your first cannon. You got your first D7 and it's nothing. And noting its paper warp core. Yes. Yes, it has a paper warp core. Oh, that's not terrible at all. That's not bad at all. Okay. We might have a chance. Phasers set to overload. Photon torpedoes are almost ready. We're going to set these to normal mode. I think I'm going to dive them. I think that might be the solution to my problem. Power it up. How much energy you got for free? I have a lot of energy for free, and it looks like you're slightly out of position. Interesting. Is it the Kobayashi Maru or the Mighty Hood? We'll find out. Didn't the Hood die? I'm fairly certain the Hood loses this fight. I'm almost positive the Hood is destroyed in the Mighty Hood, as per canon. But yeah, this is Kobayashi for you. Here we go. Alright, get ready to cut that tractor beam. We hold for 2 seconds, fire, and then break. Never mind. Cut the tractor beam. We don't need it. He's not defending. Fire everything. Oh, we got it! Look at that! Yes! Perfect! We hit every single one. Yes. Alright, let's get some range going on in here. Dump a mine in these guys' face. He's out of the fight. I don't even care. Next target, please. Alrighty, so. First line of shooting. That isn't probabilities? No, but clearly we are being defended by plot armor. We just gutted him. 150 damage in one pass just from the photon torpedoes. Well, not just from the photon torpedoes, from the heavy phasers too, but that's not statistical, but that was awesome. He's out of the fight, he's not even moving. We've already mauled you pretty good. I'd like to focus on you, stay locked in. Hopefully I can get some photon torpedoes going soon. Dump this. Dump this. Oh, missiles, please. There we go. Please don't hit my own mine. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? And he's coming back in right when my heavy phasers are ready to go again. So, got my phasers ready to go. Got my Gatlings ready to go. They just don't have the shields. They're Katingas. What were you expect? If you get in close enough, you're gonna ruin my day. So let's pick up the speed a bit. Do I shut down that photon torpedo? I don't know. Mine. Give me room. Okay, we got our first scatter pack. We're setting up the next one. Alright, let's all weapons target. Keep me nice and close. Open them up again. And now we're going to come in for this rear assault. To the rear, the Gatlings for that pass. They just deal so much damage. I love it. Just crippling. Phaser's about for a follow-up. And his speed's dropping quickly. So we took quite a bit of damage for that, but we're doing pretty good. Hi, you get too close to me, I'm going to annihilate you. Don't think I'm joking. Because I have more than enough weapon systems to injure. So he's also out of the fight, doing a speed of exactly 0. So let's see if I can't build some distance. Have you gotten some power back? No. No, he just turned to face the fight. You're on my stern, aren't you? Not quite. You're close to it, but not quite there. Oh, and the stern shield comes up just in time. Is it too easy? What do you mean it's too easy? It's 3-on-1. One of them hasn't even taken any damage yet. Oh, he energy turned. Second scatter pack's ready. I expected more. They're Klingons. What more can you possibly expect from Klingons? Alright, phasers only. We want to make this nice and clean. Range of 5. Yep. Photon torpedo took out the rear shield. They do have 5 photon torpedoes. That is an impressive amount of photon torpedoes. Let's keep that in mind. They're not helpless. In fact, he still has most of his shields. I need to get the heavy photon torpedoes back. I also have a bit of a plan to deal with this last guy. He's dead. And I would like you to ditch your initiative, please. I need to come back in with a final crushing pass. And I need you to not be moving for that. So I don't think his point defense can handle all this. It might, but I don't think it can. It's 1. And he crashed out for it. Excellent. Wonderful. It's exactly what I expected a good Klingon commander to do. Missiles, engage, please. And prepare to follow up on a scatter pack with a second scatter pack. Slow down. Nice and gentle. It's all going to be fine. Wait for it. Scatter pack away. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to no longer exist. I was kind of hoping to destroy his point defense system in that one. It did not happen. Oh, you're getting through. He's getting damage through. And we are on top of him, so we can't fire more missiles at this point. Oh, there goes the Gatlings. Pull off through. And a couple of missiles. He has to hold on to him.
Tractor beams.
He's done some damage. I mean, they're not helpless. Let's fix some things up. Josh, get to work. You finally actually have a job to do again. And phasers. Oh, phasers. Just doing all the damage. How many Marines does a Klingon have left? 26. Jeez. How many people can you pack onto this thing? So there was that. So, yeah, Jean, what was that about the Klingons having this? Oh, never mind. It was Brandon who said that. Need to put the Federation PBX on their team. Wait, who said big box, small box? It wouldn't matter. I'm looking back. Yeah, it was Brandon who was talking trash. All right, so now the reverse of that. Let's see if we can't cause that to actually work. Is it faster if I go this way? I don't think it is. We have to go through the E7, which is potentially the worst heavy cruiser ever designed. There it was. Yeah, it is faster to go backwards. Dang, first captain in history to win that fight. Well, to be fair, we weren't exactly in what the ship was, what the simulation was designed to put us in. So get us all D7Ts. The enemy was defeated quite handily, I might add. Heavy command cruiser, come on, give me the right one. I want, that was it. Select middle time frame. It might save you from going through some big list. Because we are going to be playing on late time period. I mean, we have to. Also, because the X-type Federation Heavy Cruiser isn't going to show up until like... One is the X variant, the other isn't. Yep. It's just an upgrade to the phasers. Which I think almost every single ship in this game has an X variant. So that's why that's there. They only have 2 shuttles. That's really kind of sad. So we'll throw everything onto here. Your ship isn't the X-type... I didn't? Oh, I see. I see I made a mistake. I don't need it. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. This is going to be a hard enough fight as things stand. I'm not sure we're going to be able to take him at all. Just because you saw what he just did. Like, that kind of firepower is not insignificant at all. Space dock. 1. Plus the missiles. I can't believe every single heavy photon torpedo hit. That really helped out. Just the fact that every single heavy photon just nailed him. We did 180 something damage in that first pass. It just destroyed his entire warp core. It no longer existed. Spent the rest of the fight just sitting there waiting for us to come around. And max this out. You say, making me look bad. Well, eventually we'll set things up, and we may end up doing battles against subscribers. Chattel, no, you weren't finished off on anything else except for the spare parts. So let's give you that. Thank you. All right, that's my fleet set up. And now let's cycle all the way around to Of course. Federation XCA, which is such a great ship. And if you have more room, you can take on things. Could you beat 4 Katingas? 5? Maybe. I mean, we're still in really good shape after that first pass. Even after that second pass, I started getting a little bit kill hungry on that, and so I let him get more good angles on me. But if we had played it even more cagey, yeah, we could probably take a lot more Katingas. Okay, so Klingon D7Ts versus the XCA. This will be the final battle of the night because, well, we've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So, just gotta quickly check anything. Yeah. So yeah, this will be the last battle of the night. 3 Katingas for us. battle stations. Let's rock and roll. Everybody pull into the fleet. I'm ordering you to only strike on my command because we're going to have to overwhelm him pretty heavily. And our maximum speed is not great. Okay. We're going to go maximum forward reinforcement because we're going to need it. We're also going to go this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do we want to do this? I think 2. We'll put 2 for now. This time we will get him. Yes, kapla. What else of the Empire? Alright, already began missile engagement. I wish I could manually select them all just to do this for me. And we don't have fighters, right? But we will build a scatter pack because that's going to be critical. Alright, guys. I hope you're in range. Yes? Okay, good. We are in the proper assault configuration. Get ready for battle. God, we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Not if I can help it. Incoming missiles. Point defense system. Engage as soon as they range. How much longer until this photon torpedo is ready? A little bit longer. Slow down, slow down. Slow down the speed of time, please, so I can properly set this up. We are 1 tick away. So this is going to require precise timing. I waited too long, I think. Alright, through. Back up to speed. Alright, go back to normal. Oh, they're bombing the heck out of him. We mauled him good on that one. Okay, that worked out great. Our ship is pretty badly damaged, but other than that, we're in a good position right now. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize I didn't have my system selected properly. Shoot it down, shoot it down. Thank you. Missiles. Oh, hang on. I forgot. Okay, so photon torpedo on 2. Missile launcher on 3. I have not checked chat in a little bit, so I will do that shortly, I think. And that to 1. And then Marines, how you doing? He's got 29. What does he got left? I need you to remove this from the equation. Oh, we're in range. I did not realize that. And this from the equation. And I need to repair, patch engine, patch port side phaser X, and back up the speed of time. Okay. So tactical cogitators are off. We're back to our engagement. We might be able to burn him dry. Come on, give me more good angles with my phasers. Why are you stopped dead in the water? You should not be that badly damaged. Photon torpedoes. Normal. Come on. How does that not have the angle? Ow. Those Gatling phasers are just crippling, aren't they? Look at how much damage you can deal with them. Alright, get ready for the photon torpedoes. This may be our last turn. Nailed him. Took out most of that. Oh, look at how much he no longer has. Ha ha ha! Yes! I still haven't checked chat, I'm sorry. I will do it shortly, as soon as I can. Got him. Katingas shall rule. Oh no, oh, those refiring photon torpedoes, that's why the AI was useless. If you like just an undamaged ship to max, if you like just to jump to an undamaged ship to, you could just queue up hit and runs on all 3 of those ships just to wipe out half the systems in one go. I could have, but that would have been cheating. You're commanding from your ship. You aren't the other ships. Yeah, so I hear. Alrighty, so that's gonna be it for today. We have been streaming for a lot longer than we normally do. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with just the random screw-around skirmishes towards the end of it. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. I really don't think I'm going to be able to shift things around like I was able to do today. I would like to do the streaming during the week again, though. So that might happen. I'll know more later tonight, or probably later tomorrow night, for sure whether or not I'll be able to do that. So, yeah, this may become a much more regular thing, where we just end up streaming at the same time every single day, as well as putting up videos every single day, although that does take some work. So, it's actually not late where I am. Well, it kind of is. I do have to get going pretty soon. I need to clean up real quick and then rush. Is that Starfleet? Oh, no, Rimmer, he's talking about Battlefleet Gothic. Yeah, Brandon, you're from Australia, right? So for you, the stream started at 8 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. So, how is Sunday? Is everything nice over there? All right, but yeah, that's definitely going to end the stream right now. We had a lot of good fun. If you want to see more skirmishes like that, absolutely, we can do that more often. We can hop around to different campaigns and stuff. We can even do. Oh, it's 8:30 now. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, Maverick. I thought you were Brandon for a second. So yeah, yeah. If we want to do a Battlefleet Gothic thing, leave a comment on this video. Because the stream will go up as a VOD, and if you want to see a stream for not for Battlefleet Gothic, I'm sorry. If you want to see a stream for Rogue Tech, leave a comment on this VOD so I can see it, so I can see what kind of interest there is for it. Because a lot of the guys really are only here for the Star Trek stuff, which is fine. It's great. I love the Star Trek stuff, but I don't want to stream it if it's only like maybe 1 or 2 people who might be interested. But if enough people are interested in seeing a Rogue Tech stream, we can definitely do that. But yeah, definitely leave a comment on this particular VOD so I can see the interest in it. Yes, more Battlefield Gothic. Probably not. I enjoyed the game, but it did have its things. But yeah, so I've been Tirek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. What was your favorite part of the stream? The skirmishes, the campaign, the conversation? Let me know. If you want to see any sort of like specific skirmish battles, leave it in the comments below. Or leave if you're interested in watching a Rogue Tech stream in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next episode.